Live or just live?
Live.
Oh.
Live.
Nifty live. All right, let me see if it will pull up on my phone
Okay.
to make sure it's like everything is up. Hold on.
Hi guys, welcome back.
We're good.
Sorry about the 3 minute delay. We fixed the audio problems. We had a brief little rundown. Um, we learned that our tavern keeper was not real and was instead a goop monster from the sewers, and we are now in possession of a bar. Hayden, I'll let you.
Yes. After having defeated a foe of unknown origins, learning more of unknown origins regarding the exploits and expeditions of Bradivar Black outside of this town, you have renamed your bar the Flying Door after its original name was the Slimy Snail. Perhaps slimy was the last thing you wanted to think of, and decided to name it more according to the events of the battle, where the creature was brutally smacked down with a door through the air, and thus the flying door is born. But yes, you have complete ownership over the establishment. And it is about 8 in the morning, and you're free to do as you please. You have
Ashling
benefit
is
from
probably
alarms.
okay. Ashling is probably like running around through every nook and cranny and is like looking at everything, just like are there any secrets? Like looking around, like opening every door and like seeing, like going into the back in the kitchen and like looking at all the food and stuff like that.
Make an investigation check.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Was not expecting that. Okay.
I think my second camera here might need some muting, if that's a possibility.
The microphone's muted. I can see.
Oh, how do
It says it's muted.
I could just hear
Oh,
stuff
I think
from
you
it,
just
and
gotta
I
turn the
have
volume on your phone down.
it's all the way down, and there's I guess I can replug these headphones in. Okay, that's better. All right, guys, the technical difficulties, they just keep going on.
We rolled a nat 1 on them, like SJ said.
I rolled a 21 though on my investigation or
So
insight
now,
check.
okay. Okay, so you start peering about, very keen with your senses, looking here and there. Nothing seems to escape your eye. There, you explore the cellar, and after some time, you do notice a bit of like a crevice, like right in the floorboards, and like parts in the ground level, in a storage room upstairs.
Ooh. Okay. Can I like so it's like there's like a crack in the ground, or is it in the wall?
It's like I'd say it's in the wall, but a storage room upstairs.
Okay.
Well, not upstairs, like main level.
Main level. Okay. Can I like tap it and try and like pull it, see if it's a door?
You doesn't seem to budge.
But it's a secret.
You don't know how it works, though.
I don't know how it works. All right, I'm trying to think goo. I'm going to I must become the goo. I'm gonna try and cast gust as a cantrip, like through the little cracks, see if like blow the doors open.
Dust just kind of and you cough as it all blows into your face. No budging.
All right, she's gonna turn around and then come like running out and be like, guys, there's a secret. There's a crack in the wall.
As Ashling comes out, I will have been in the bar, and I've got my little he statue, and I would have put him on the corner of the bar, and I wrote a note for him to hold that says, anyone who can undo petrification gets free drinks for life. And he just sits on like a back shelf of the bar with this sign. And then underneath it says, inquire with bartender.
Okay.
I return to Ashling and be like, okay, wait, so what are you talking about right now?
She's gonna be like bouncing on each foot. She's like, there's a crack in the wall. It's a secret. I can't open the door. I don't know what's happening, but it's cool. Do you want to come look? Do you want to come see?
Will it get you to stop being so bouncy if I come look and come see?
Yes.
Great, let's go do that then.
Okay, I'll lead you back into the storeroom where the little secret is.
Okay.
You do notice, yes, part of the wall. It seems to have a bit of an outline of a door, so you can definitely tell. Like, it seems like something that can be opened. You just don't know how without breaking anything.
Okay, can I do like a investigation check on the door specifically to see if I can figure out a way for it to open? Come on, pretty princess dice. Who?
Pretty princess.
21.
It takes some time, but you feel as though it has to be opened from the other side. And you think it might be some sort of lever system, might involve a few different pulls and a combination of sorts, but you don't even have access to it from your side.
Just by putting like one hand on the door and kind of like putting a little bit of weight into it, can I tell if this door is particularly breakable?
It's pretty tough. You kind of lean on it, trying to bend the wood. It doesn't budge.
So like a firebolt firebolt to the door probably won't.
I mean, you'll probably set the bar on fire.
Yeah, let's not do that. We just got it. All right, I'm gonna turn to Ashling and be like, I think we have to get to it from the other side. Can I, based off of the layout of the bar, can I determine what would be the other side of the door from there?
I would say basically the other side of the door, it would be... How would I word this?
Like, would it be like the...
You're on the general level in a store... Yeah, you're on a general level in the storage room. Mm-hmm. So just like first level storage room. You going into this would basically lead down into the stonework of the cellar. Like, basically you'd have to go... It would be a lot parallel to the cellar below.
Okay, so the cellar doors that the goopy Ashling had wanted me to go down, would those be like on the other side of whatever this room was? Like, theoretically, would this room be here, and then like we're here, and that cellar would have been over here?
Let me see if I can like kind of draw it out.
I'm curious if like we go in the cellar doors, if like I could find the other side of it.
Meanwhile, Ashley's like looking over your shoulder, then like moving to the other shoulder. And she's like, did you do anything?
Ashling, I'm about to do something to you if you don't back off. I'm gonna mage hand just a hand over your mouth.
I will take my mage hand and I will remove the mage hand.
Okay, this is crappy, but okay, so this is where you guys are.
Okay.
This is the entrance, and then it's parallel to the cellar.
Okay.
So it kind of goes under the steps that go into the cellar from the cellar door.
Okay.
So it'd be pretty steep.
The floor underneath me right now, is it stone or is it earth?
It's wood on top of earth.
Can I pry up a couple floorboards and then use
what do you got?
And then use mold earth to get in there?
You can certainly try. You don't know how much stone you'd have to go through.
Stone? You said it was wood. I thought you said
yes,
it was wood.
You're Let's reference the map again.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. This is poorly drawn. Here you are, right there. So if you were to get rid of the wood and start digging, this would be surrounded by stone going downwards. So regardless of how you do it, you're just going to end up hitting stone. And eventually the dirt's going to get really tough.
What if I went on top of where I think the stairs are and I mold earthed my way like a tunnel straight down?
Still stone.
Still stone. Okay, cool. Great.
There's like a stone wall barricade that surrounds the staircase going down.
Because nothing's ever easy. Okay.
It's just not easy to notice from the outside. It's like disguised amongst. It's like disguised amongst the. It seems like extra wall basically that's been set up, and it just kind of blends in.
All right. I'm gonna turn to Aisling and be like, I can't get in. We'd probably need to find like a blueprint of this place or something.
Should we put someone on watch in case someone tries to come through?
You know, a better idea would be to get Tripwire out here and have him set up a trap. Maybe a nice net.
Tripwire! And she's gonna like run out the room, like trying to find Tripwire.
Great. While she deals with that, I'm gonna go back to watching over He.
Okay.
Where he's just stuck. I'm just gonna reach behind the bar and get like some, whatever the strongest thing I can find is, and pour it into a shot glass and just shoot it back while staring at him, trying to think about something to do for him.
He's he can't really do much. Tripwire is at the breakfast table. At this point, he's just accepted being here because it's free rent.
Who said he was living here for free?
He did.
That's fair. Aisling's gonna run up to him and then kind of wave over Hecate and Farquhar too. Just be like, there's a room with a secret door, and we need a trap in front of it so that people can't come in through the secret door.
Is that the only secret door?
Well, the only one I found.
This place can't be that big to hold that many doors anyways. So yeah, it's probably the only one. I'm not sure why this isn't surprising for me.
What if it's Franklin's?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Well, anyway, we need you to put a trap in front of the door. No explosions, but maybe just a net so that we can all sleep peacefully at night.
Do you have a net?
No.
Then I can't set up a net.
Fine. And she's gonna like walk away, like sit at the counter of the bar and just kind of sulk.
I'm gonna turn to Aisling and say, you know, not all of our money went into building this place. You can go buy a net.
She's gonna like look really happy and she's gonna go, okay.
But give her she's two gold pieces and be like, go get yourself something to eat and a net and just shoo.
She's gonna like skip out of the door and be like, I'm going to get a net, and just like run out the door.
I'm gonna turn to Hecate and Farquhar and be like, should she go alone or do one of you two want to go with her?
He can go with her.
I'm not going anywhere, and I'm gonna pour myself another shot.
I guess I'll go with her then. Don't want anyone else coming back as a slime copy.
Ugh. Well, we can tell them now. We can tell them apart now. That's good, at least.
If you can tell them apart if you actively look for it.
Do you think I'm just gonna let people wander in and out now? I'm constantly vigilant.
Constantly vigilant. You just observe people's feet all the time.
No more eye contact, just foot contact.
Yep, you're good. Alright, so the two of you head out. Is anything Hecate doing?
I will spend time. Let's see. Seeing our bar has been refurbished. I will attempt to play lively music in order to gain patrons.
Alright, make a performance check.
Oh! I rolled a nat 20.
Woo!
And plus 5? At 25. Let's go.
Oh, we're about to be
People are excited that there seems to be a new refurbishment of this place. They're like, oh, they're fixing it up? So like, oh. And like, oh, Barney must have ditched town. And some people, as far as you guys know, a lot of people go in and out of this place. So the people who actually knew Barney were just like people who kind of like work for him now and then. So they probably wouldn't be coming by that often unless you hired them to. So otherwise, new patrons coming in from town, staying over. Yeah, you managed to get a good assortment. The place is pretty full.
Let's go.
They're enjoying the music. They're excited that there's a new bar. They said there's a new bar, and they're making their orders.
With all of the people that are flocking in, I guess I'm working behind the bar now. Like, just...
Okay, some people are interested in, like, the key statue, and they're like, oh, is that real? And you notice most people are like, I didn't even know that was possible.
To the people that are asking if that's real, I'm just gonna kind of go, yeah, if you damage him, we kill you. If you unpetrify him, you get drinks for free for life.
Okay.
Anyone want to go? Any takers at the bar?
Some drunk guy's like, no one wants to die.
It's a shame. I'd love to kill you.
Thing. That thing's tougher than bedrock. Believe me.
All right.
Anyways, he goes back to his drink. But yeah, it's you guys got a good assortment going on.
All right.
In the meantime.
In the meantime,
the two of you, our druid and our monk, are making their way over to a shop where they can buy nets. Now, of course, they have to figure out where they would buy a net. Probably a hunting store, or maybe a fish market, but there's not a lot of fish around here, so maybe a hunting store.
Okay. Ashley has no idea what a hunting store looks like. She's never seen, like, buildings or anything, so she's just, like, walking around, like, looking in each window, like, ooh, and then, like, going to the next one.
After a while, I'd say you find it, and it's pretty culture shock to you to see, like, animal heads mounted on the walls and, like, furs and such.
Yes, it is. She's like, oh... kind of looking around like, I don't know if I like this place. And she whispers to Farquhar.
You inspect them more often, and you're like, after a while, it's less so, this is creepy and more so, like, trying to study the expression on the creature before they died.
Yeah.
That's the kind of face I'd make if someone was shooting me.
Yeah, she's like, they must have been very scared.
You've seen dead animals, you've just never seen them as trophies. Except for like rabbit and snake tails or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But she's gonna make her way up to I guess there's someone there.
Yeah. There's just this gruff dwarven man tending to the counter.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna say, hello, I'm coming to buy a net.
Standard nets. Complex, simple, makeshift, what do you want?
I look at Farquhar.
I'd probably say something a little heavy duty.
Okay. Are we talking like bears, elk, rabbits? I doubt heavy duty for rabbits being, you know.
What's the biggest animal we can go up to?
Ooh, I'd have to say, well, if you're really looking, we're actually in the development of a very complex assortment of traps for a certain critter that's been messing with the hunters as of late.
Who would that be?
It's not who so much as it. It's a large creature. It's kind of like a humanoid, but much hairier and much more primitive. Beats its chest a lot. Enormous.
King Kong.
I'd say roughly the size of a hill giant.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
That sounds like a pretty big problem, no pun intended.
Well, yes. Other than that, we even have nets for ogres. Sometimes they roam in the woods out there, steal our pigs and stuff.
Ashley is gonna get out her little gold stash, and look at it, and I guess Saya gave me 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I can add that. All right. Your girl's got 6 gold. Let's go for this. She's going to like hold out 2 of the gold in her palm. She's going to be like, how much for the big hairy neck catching thing?
Nets, okay. Okay, sure. It sounds with a simple gold piece. Yeah, that's a standard net. Can affect a creature that's relatively large or smaller. That's good. It takes your gold piece and produces a single net with ball bearings around every end. That is weight.
All right. Cool. She's gonna take it and like gather it up, and it's probably like really big. She's just like,
I can fold that for you.
It's okay. I've got it.
It might get tangled.
That's true. Can you fold it for me?
After some time, he like untangles the little knots you've created and just expertly places it like laundry and then hands it to you. Just, all right, just be careful with that. Even though it doesn't seem like it's still a weapon.
Okay. And then she'll kind of look at Farquhar and see if he wants to do anything before we leave.
Anything in particular you're hunting? It sounds like you're going for big game.
Annoying creature as of recently, so
Okay. That sounds rather interesting. Keep me in touch in case this creature has ever bothered you, or if you get a description of it.
Will do.
Yeah.
And I do
Name's
hope
Joseph.
What was your name?
Joseph.
Well, Joseph, I hope you and your hunters have an easier time capturing whatever creature has been bothering you. And if you ever need help,
Oh yeah, we're always accepting help. There's a bulletin board on the side over there, in case you're wondering.
Well, if you ever need help with something like this rather large creature, you can always come by the flying door. There should be somebody around willing to take an offer.
That place just got refurbished.
Yep.
I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll join you. I might be able to join you with my break, but I have a lot of stuff to tend to.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
You know where to find us then.
I do indeed.
Marketing 101.
And with that, you proceed back to the tavern. Tripwire, in the meantime, looks at you, say, you're not planning to catch that goop thing with the net, right?
Not hoping to catch the goop thing, but if a humanoid were to walk through and not a goop thing, then it'd be nice to know who's got access to our back door.
All right, good, because I think that thing can move through walls.
Yeah, and I think it'd be able to move through a net if it's a goop monster.
That's what I'm trying to imply.
Yeah. What do you think we should name it, Tripwire? I'm thinking goop.
I don't know. It probably has a name.
I don't care about its name. I care about the name that we're going to give it. Kind of like how I call you
I don't mean like its formal name. I meant like an official name.
No, I just meant something for us to call it. Kind of like we call you asshole.
Nah, that's just you. And that was just today.
Okay. Well, I think Goopert is a good name for the goop monster.
You're giving it a clever name to something you despise. Typically a bad idea.
Why? Maybe
Don't get attached to it.
Yeah, what's wrong with being attached to things?
We're trying to murder you.
I feel like you would have tried to murder me at some point had I given you the chance.
Are you giving me a chance right now?
Definitely not. Sit back down.
He sits back down because he's sipping from his flask.
Don't fight the hand that feeds you, Tripwire, and I'm gonna, toss him a drink.
This place is just as much mine as it is yours.
How do you figure?
I was part of the fight.
And that makes you part owner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tripwire. See how long that one holds up.
Well, every time my door opens, someone terrifies me. And with that, he's just, well, I'm just saying. I could just tell everybody what really happened, Then we all lose. But I think I would come out more of a victor than the rest of you.
Tripwire. I'm just gonna rub my temples and then shoot back another drink. I don't have the patience for you right now. Here's the deal. We let you live here. You get free room and board. We don't kill you. We don't let anything else kill you. I feel like that's a pretty sweet deal for you.
Really shouldn't plan on murdering people out loud in a packed bar.
I'm gonna look around. These people don't scare me. And also I said I'm not going to murder you. I feel like that's also...
Threatened me several times.
Tripwire, do you want more free drinks or not?
I don't know. Are they poisonous?
Tripwire, don't you think it would be a bad business model if I poisoned someone with a drink from my bar?
Typically, it's a bad business model to murder people in their own home establishment. And then speak about it in an open bar.
I have not murdered anyone. I've not murdered you. The Goomba
So your
monster is
defense
still running
against
around.
your defense against your threats against me are that you haven't done them yet.
Listen, it depends on the day, okay?
Sure.
I'm just gonna keep rubbing my forehead. And then I'm gonna ask Tripwire about Jack, because I can't have enough opinions on it.
What about him?
What do you know about him?
Magic store guy.
Yeah.
About it.
That's all you know, is that he runs a magic store. Okay, great. You don't know anything about his connection to Bradavar?
I saw him once or twice. He seems like he's just some pet.
A pet. Okay. Kind of like you,
Well,
us.
No. I'm more of a tumor.
How are you a tumor? You didn't want to be here. We forced you to be here.
Well, tumors don't leave their hosts. They don't choose to be there.
All right, fair enough.
And it takes killing the host to be able to be free.
You don't have to kill us. At a certain point, I'll let you go. You can leave now if you really want to.
Well, no, I'm not going to. I own part of this place. I own my room.
Okay, sure. You not paying us for the room. We'll call that owning the room. Regardless.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. Regardless. I sent Aisling and Will to get the net. They should be back soon. Cheers. Throw back another shot. It's like shot number 7, I think.
Yeah, make con save.
Oh boy. Oh. Come on, green dice. That is a 15.
Barely succeeds. You're just managing to keep your sense above average.
I'm also going to, after having shot that last one down, I'm going to put it back down on the counter and go to, cleaning some glasses. And while I'm doing that, I'm just kind of surveying people's feet to see if I see any tentacles.
Make a perception check, see if you can see any slime monsters.
Deck dice!
Duck dice.
Oh! Dirty 20.
No slime monsters.
Damn it. Do I notice anybody else? Maybe someone I would have seen working with Redbriar or something. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Well, he said he'd give you a week.
How many days has it been? I feel like it's been a long time.
I'd say about half a week,
Oh, okay.
considering.
He scares me.
You're looking for Are you looking for people you think would be associated with Redbriar?
I'm looking for anybody that I would have seen that like maybe looks like they're spying, whether it's for Redbriar or Bradivar or Jack.
Make an insight check.
Oh no, so many checks. 19.
You can definitely get the sense that there are people about that are keeping more of an eye rather to the bar itself and the atmosphere than their drinks. Some of them seem to just be vigilant mercenaries, if you had to guess, just surveying the people around them as if maybe not entirely trustworthy of other people. Some of them just seem to be, if you had to guess, probably critics of some sorts, just kind of like looking about, just new place, keep that in mind. Some of them, one person in particular, looks like they're keeping a more keen eye on the area, as if trying to determine what their next approach would be. You notice they glance at you now and then at Kate, who is running the bar as well, and just seems to be processing.
I am going to grab like a small tray of drinks, and I'm going to walk over to the people that I think might be critics and go, "Oh, here, have another drink on the house. You know, we want to keep bringing people back. Let me know if you have
business model.
Yeah, let me know if you have any comments or questions or anything about the place. You know, I'd be happy to help out." And then to the person that I think is spying, I'm going to go over to them too, and I'm going to hand them a drink, kind of give them the same spiel, but I'm going to end it with, isn't this place amazing? Those adventurers that took down the giant are running this bar now. I offered to help out, and it looks like they're doing really well. Making it clear that, like, I'm kind of distancing myself a little bit from them. Like, I don't have a skin in this.
Such an
You're
interesting phrase.
that reporter, right?
I wouldn't describe me as a reporter, considering I haven't published anything
Investigator?
anywhere. Curious person.
Curious person with reporter-like tactics.
Sure. However you want to describe me. Anything I can help you with,
An investigator. No, not particularly. I'm just...
Investigator?
I suppose so. I just keep my heads up for the locals around here who are interested in new establishments, you know, how businesses are brewing and what's happening in the other sections of the city that they don't tend to walk around in. It's a pretty big place.
I can see that. I haven't been here very long, but I know that I've gotten lost quite a few times. Sometimes I meet very interesting characters when I get lost.
I can tell. He kind of gestures over to the first petrified statue.
Oh yes, the little dragon. I don't know how I would classify him, but I do feel bad that he's been petrified. It was my idea to put him up on the bar. You wouldn't happen to know any way to unpetrify him, would you? I'd be eternally grateful.
Not personally.
Or perhaps
I can tell you ran into Bessie, though.
Yes. It was not a fortunate encounter. I got caught out too late, and the dragon tried to help, hence the outstretched little paw.
I see. Well, not much I know of in terms of restoration.
That's fair. The parties that you're keeping an eye out for, is there anything that I can do to make this place more appealing for them?
Just do what you normally do.
Is there any service, perhaps, that I could provide, or I could let the adventurers know about to provide?
They may be curious with whether this section would provide
Posting of the payer's intention. Basically, whether they can rent the bar for a night
Yes.
to themselves.
Absolutely. I'm sure that the adventurers would love that.
Keep that in mind.
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to take the empty tray now and kind of like smile and then like walk back off to the bar where I'm going to go back to cleaning glasses.
Okay.
Interesting.
And to that you do. At which point our other two adventurers return. The bar is it's movable now. It seems like people were in a rush at the beginning, and then it's just kind of the docile kind of sit around now. Just social encounters.
Ashlyn's gonna walk in and go like tripwire and just like hold the net up and just be like, I got a net.
I can see that.
So will you help us put it up?
Yeah, I'll help you put it up.
Thank you.
He takes the net in his arms and just starts going into the storage room. A lot of people are like looking as like, is that a decoration or something?
Ashlyn is gonna follow him in so she can see how he does it.
He
walk over to the bar and sit.
Okay. Tripwire walks up to where the seal is and just starts pulls out a bit of a stool and a small ladder from an area and starts like climbing before he begins using pieces of wire and small sharp objects to mount the nets on top of the ceiling, and he begins preparing the very thin wires that connect down to the door itself.
Okay. Ashlyn is just gonna kind of like sit on the ground and just like watch all this happening.
While they're doing that, Farquhar had come up to the bar, so I'm gonna sit a drink down in front of him and go, this place got really crazy busy in a day, huh?
Yeah, and I just advertised us to the local hunters. So we should be getting more business.
That's great. And I'm gonna lean kind of closer to him and whisper-ish. Just be careful, there's a lot of prying eyes right now, and I'm going to very subtly indicate the gentleman that I was talking to.
Yep. Farquhar is just going to nod and take a sip of his drink.
All right. Perfect. Okay, with that, let's see here. I would say with some time passing, people are beginning more chatty about the events you heard about in the hunting store, about this great beast that's been bothering them, and how like some savage ogres have been attacking the northern woods. And they're like, it's like, I thought we already dealt with the ogres. I was like, no, those are different ogres or path ogres or something. This is a tough ogre. This is like one ogre, maybe two or three, but they're smarter than the average one, I think. Smarter or stronger? I'd say stronger, honestly. And that just seems to be the only thing anyone's really talking about. How their pigs are getting stolen and stuff.
Not the piggies.
So, the world is your oyster.
Oh. Say this is a bar. There has to be a store.
Yeah, you guys are setting up the trap in there.
Oh, that's what it's trap. Probably enough to take some inventory, buy more alcohol, create a trade route.
Okay. Since you guys are about, business seems to be going well. I definitely say you pay for the expenses of the bar and buying new drinks and such.
Yay!
How much did we make?
I'd say you made a good profit of. Since it's your first day and you still had to pay off a lot of stuff and you're trying to make this place improved, I'd say a good 7 extra gold, which in terms of a bar for like one person who would normally run it was pretty damn good.
All right, I'll add it into our inventory. Woo!
But yes.
I think at this point. Oh yeah, sorry.
He's
I think
finished up.
Okay. I think while he was working, Aisling was just kind of like, so where are you from? And just like badgering him with all these questions. Just kind of like trying to make small talk and watching him work. She doesn't really know how to small talk.
I'm from Siller.
Where's that?
It's above Mage. Get to the right. Eastern.
Oh, do you like it there?
It's okay. A lot of gnomes.
Why are you here?
Business.
What kind of business?
Well, you already know what I do.
Yeah, you can be scary sometimes.
It helps when sometimes you're overlooked, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Show them some colors they've never seen and people just freak the heck out.
Yeah, it tends to be like that.
Where are you from?
I'm from the mountains.
I see. Why are we in the mountains?
I live there.
I guess you don't have to pay taxes then.
What's a tax?
It's when the authorities and the higher ups, basically a government, everybody chips in to pay for certain things, but if it's not regulated right, a lot of people can get angry.
Oh, I see. No taxes where I'm from. Just some birds and elk and some bears. Not really anyone to talk to.
You just live there alone?
Yep.
Must be peaceful.
Yeah, sometimes I'll see some trappers or something, but normally I'm just by myself.
I can get that. I spend some time alone now and then. The woods are pretty good for that.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people here.
There are.
Why do you think they're all here?
Good music, good drinks, somewhere to socialize. Humanoids, creatures tend to need social interaction. If you're not used to being alone, you kind of go crazy.
I wonder if I'm crazy.
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit. And then she'll kind of like...
Loneliness can be a dangerous thing.
Yeah, I guess. And then she'll kind of use Gus to like pop herself up onto her feet, and she'll like brush herself off, and she's gonna be like, I'm gonna go explore more. I'll see you later. And she's gonna like leave and just kind of go upstairs and like continue looking for stuff up in the inn.
Okay, you go upstairs, and any room that's not yours or is basically not already unoccupied, you just basically just explore your own room and then a couple empty ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not a lot of activity, especially since most of the stuff is downstairs. But okay. You notice some people are actually like making payments for I'd say 2 rooms are going to be rented tonight.
Okay.
So there are actually people like setting up in different rooms, and they're like, "Oh, hello."
Okay. Just be like, "Hi," and then just kind of like keep walking around. Eventually, she's gonna get bored and come down to the bar and be like, "Can I have some orange juice?"
Did you guys order orange juice?
I think whatever was already stocked in the bar, we just restocked all of that stuff. So anything we would have ordered before, or anything that we as patrons would have ordered, we would have in the back.
Okay. You guys just keep into the regulars then?
Yeah. Until people ask for things that we don't have, I think, at that point. Maybe we'll order in like a couple of like nicer bottles of wine and ale or something, but for the most part it's pretty standard. I'm gonna look at Aisling and then kind of giggle to myself and pull out a nice tall glass and hide it behind the counter. And I'm gonna dump orange juice in it, but I'm also gonna take like something stronger and pour a little bit in there too. Just like a little bit. Just enough to like probably get her a little bit drunk, but not so much that she would taste it. And then I'm going to stick it in front of her and go, here you go, orange juice.
She's gonna go, thank you, and she's gonna like take a big sip, and she's gonna go, this kind of tastes funny, but then she's gonna keep drinking it.
That's weird. It's the same orange juice that the old bartender would have given you.
Make a con save with advantage.
With
Me?
advantage.
If it's not enough for her to notice, she's not likely to get drunk.
Bad rolls,
Yeah,
bad rolls.
she'd have to drink a lot.
It's okay. If she asks for a second glass, I'll double her up.
Alright, con save. That's a non-natural 20.
Fuck.
Even subtly and unknowingly, she's holding like her sliver of liquor pretty well. It gets kind of distilled with all the orange juice.
I'm gonna like.
So
I'm gonna make it stronger next time. I'll get you drunk yet.
And with that, the rest of the day goes relatively uneventful. I'd say by 3 in the afternoon, most people have cleared out, just like occasional customers at this point.
all right.
I'm going
Which is pretty
to.
odd, considering most people were drinking like before 3.
I'm gonna go take a tray of mugs and kind of like head nod towards everyone and go sit down. And I'm gonna sit so I'm facing the bar so I can see if someone walks in, and then like let everyone pull up a mug. And there's gonna be one mug with orange juice in it for Aisling. No liquor, just plain orange juice. I'm gonna say, okay, so what's our plan now? Are we just living here and running a bar? I don't think the patrons are exactly thrilled with that idea.
I think our next plan, after we had all those people in the bar, they were talking about some ogres to the north. I feel like that's where we're going next.
I think so. I heard it too.
Yeah, the hunting shop. The hunting shop we went to also was mentioning there was some sort of a beast that was giving their hunters trouble.
Did they?
Or
They-
primitive, about the size of a hill giant, and beats his chest a lot.
Did they give any clear descriptions on what they want done to these ogres? Like, do they just want them dead? Are we just moving them?
I don't think it matters necessarily as long as they stop taking all the pigs.
The typical rundown with aggressive ogres is just kill with knife. Or much better weapons.
Okay.
Yes,
catch
savage
these hands.
ogres aren't usually very nice. Typically known to eat people just for sake of doing it.
Great.
So, we're gonna deal with some ogres now.
Okay.
We have ogres and we have a giant mysterious creature that we don't entirely know.
I think they're one and the same, and the patrons in the bar are just assuming they're ogres.
But let's play off the fact that, let's say that they're not. Which one do we deal with first?
Which one sounds easier?
Honestly,
Considering our,
mysterious giant creature.
all right, mysterious giant creature it is.
You guys are going to enroll in finding the mysterious giant creature?
I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn to Tripwire, or I'm gonna call for Tripwire, I guess.
He's there.
You're in charge of the bar. Don't give anybody free drinks, and I'll give you 2 gold pieces for watching the place for tonight.
Sure.
Okay. Don't burn it down, please.
I'm not the one who typically does that.
Listen here, I haven't burned anything down.
All was forgiven.
I saw you with your hand in the traces of fire. You were going to shoot that goddamn door.
Listen. I thought it through, and I decided it was a bad idea.
The fact that you thought it all was a bad idea.
Listen here, little shit. I'm smarter than everyone else in this group, alright?
No, you're
Are
not.
you sure about that?
I have the highest intelligence score. I'm actually 100% sure about that.
I'm actually tied with you.
Are you?
I think so.
TM,
You both have 18 intelligence.
Was your
Do
intelligence?
you have 18 intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that. I have 15. Never mind.
I may not be as smart, but I am the wise.
Yeah,
He
my
is the
wisdom's only a
wise.
12.
Tripwire at this point is just like, yeah, okay. He sits down. Alright, well, enjoy your time.
Thanks. I'm gonna toss him my key ring with all of the keys on it so that he has it. Oh,
Hey,
and if you catch anything in that trap, just keep it subdued until we get back.
yeah, sure, I'll just throw it in the holding cell.
Holding cell. We have a holding cell?
Oh, we done.
I'm just gonna take a bunch of deep breaths, take another shot of some of the strong stuff, put my glass down face down on the counter, and turn around to just walk out of the bar. And I'm gonna put the hood up on my little temporal disturbance type cloak.
Okay, then. You all begin going out based off the locations they have given you. You guys are going at night.
I feel like it's about
Yes.
idea, but yes.
Okay. You proceed into the darkness of the forest. It's more northwestern as opposed to directly north where the supposed ogres are. So you are going out to find this creature. And in thus doing so, you must make a survival check to see if you can track it based off the information that has been given to you and locations on the
Who is
maps.
the best survival? Alright, who can beat a 1?
I have a +2.
Who can beat a 2?
I have a 3.
Who can beat a 3? Alright, you're up.
Well, imagine one guy don't family now. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
It definitely takes some time, what with it being dark and all, but you're beginning to see traces of evidence that would suggest where you could find this creature. And you continue forth. Are you guys being stealthy?
Yes. I would like to think we are.
I'm
All right,
doing
make-
my best.
Make yourself checks.
Great. My modifier is a 0.
Ooh.
You have advantage
Oh, cool. I need it
because
that
you
was
have
a
the
3.
cloak. Your cloak gives you advantage, remember?
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's a 15. That's very different than a 3.
Yeah.
16.
16 as well.
That's a 13 for me.
Okay. What am I doing right now? I don't know. Okay, so you guys essentially have to beat the passive perception of this creature while keeping your eyes alert. It is dark at this point, so if you do not have dark vision, it's kind of hard to see.
Oh, I do.
Hey, let's go.
Me too. I don't have it.
You-
Somebody hold my hand, I'm blind.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Can none of you see in the dark?
No,
No,
I
I'm a
can.
human.
Half of you can see, half of you
Oh,
can.
God.
I'm a human. What makes you think I can see
I mean,
in the
you guys
dark?
can like make out what you're doing. It's just dark as heck.
I'm pretty sure that I can see, like, even better than just
You
regular
can.
dark vision.
Yeah, you can see through. You can choose to see through non-magical darkness if you spend some points.
If I expend some points.
Yeah, your sorcery points. When you cast darkness, you
Oh,
can
right.
see. Right. But yeah, you got some pretty good stats. Okay, tracking it, you're definitely making out. You guys can make a perception check to see if you can just look for it in the general area. You think you've narrowed it down? Make a perception check if you can see you could try and find it.
Who has a good perception?
I have +4.
How about
I
it?
have a +5.
Oh, how about it?
Should we both roll or just one of us?
Up to you. You can both roll.
I absent-mindedly rolled an 18, just so we're all clear.
Ooh,
Come
I don't know
on.
anything.
I'm on call time. Fuck.
So
Oh,
I
you do have disadvantage because it's
13 as
dark.
well.
Oh, we have disadvantage because it's dark. The two people that can't see
okay,
are
great.
doing this.
So
Oh, I actually beat a 3. I got a 2.
I absent-mindedly had a perception check of 18. I rolled because I wasn't paying attention when I told you guys.
That's fine.
So we'll just.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Okay, great.
Peering forth, you're beginning to see the outline of a very, very big creature. The red fur and just these very calloused-looking hands, much like the bottom of a dog's foot, but like as like an entire palm.
Okay.
Like that rough, gray, spotty texture. Yeah, toe pad texture. And you just hear, and you just kind of hear some you just see a log in this creature's hand, just snap it 2 pieces and kind of tosses it backwards. It lands behind you. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. This creature is huge.
Can I discern if this creature is speaking any type of language?
Doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem very. It does. Make an insight check, I'd say.
Come on, insight. What does a 17 get me?
As far as you can tell, this thing's just grunting, making general noises, like just a primitive animalistic. You could probably tell it's smarter than the average bear, but definitely not super smart.
If I were to make a guess as to if this thing understood any language.
No languages.
God damn. What did I learn Undercommon for?
Yeah, Undercommon, it could help.
Alright, I'm gonna turn to Ashley and go, alright, Druid, you're up. What do we do?
What? Why?
Druid,
Why do we keep throwing her in
it's
danger?
animalistic in nature. I feel like you're the one to beat.
Yes, I will put you guys on the board so you can get a sense of where you are.
Oh boy. Let's pop
Why
the
did
board
we
up.
put the smallest person in the party in the most danger
I'm not
constantly?
putting her in danger, but she's a druid. Druids have the animal and nature thing, and it's an animal and nature thing. So,
Okay.
I mean, if anything, maybe she can charm whatever this is, and maybe she doesn't die. You never know.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I'm sure she has charm monster.
I don't have that.
Her animal handling might be pretty high, though. She could probably get away with petting it.
My animal handling is +2.
Girl! What is the point of you? I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
She's more of a plant person. Leave her alone.
Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look, a log.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, should I wild shape into a bear? Or should I try and approach it and see if it'll
I will give you a sense of what this creature looks like in a second. It'll look kind of funny since I don't really have the miniatures for it, but I have a substitute.
Is it the
Once I put another rock down. Rock, why you be difficult? Like a rock over here. Rock like right there. All right. So bottle map up. In case things go bad.
Okay. So it's just grunting. It's not making any.
It does not seem to have noticed you. You guys had a successful group stealth check, so
Okay.
whoever I believe the 13 has been kind of pushed aside by the other 3 successes.
Yay!
Okay.
But you notice this creature in the corner currently just breaking things.
That thing is tall. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, he's a big boy.
Can you just tilt the camera just a little bit? We're getting more of one half of the board than the other.
Yeah.
It's King
Return the
Kong.
monkey.
It is.
Well,
Okay, so it's not speaking a language that we can understand. It's not speaking any not common language, but like humanoid language, I
It's
guess.
not making any languages.
Yeah. Okay.
This thing is an animal.
All right, then animal I shall become.
What do
Okay.
you
You're gonna
become?
fight it as a bear?
No, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna try and like see what's up.
You're gonna
Alright,
walk
what-
up as a bear and just be like, "Yo, bro."
what's
Yeah,
What
what's
possible?
up, dude?
What do you become?
I'm going to become a bear. Hold on as I pull up the stats for that.
Can you turn into a bear?
I'm assuming in the forest and mountains I've seen a bear before, but
Yes, but a bear is above your challenge rating threshold.
oh, it's a 1. It's not. Oh, dang it. Okay.
You can go as
Be a
high as
squirrel.
1/4. Squirrel, yeah, that's a smart idea.
Go crawl up on its shoulder and like in its ear.
Scare it.
Okay. Hold on.
What do you
gotta
become?
think. Can I become an owl? No, but I can't fly. Dang it.
Can't fly.
Ah! Okay, I'm gonna become an elk. That's what I'm gonna
Elk?
become. Yes, an elk.
I don't have an elk, so we'll just use this giant goat.
Okay. Basically the same thing. Okay,
Come. No longer you. You are now elk.
I am elk.
You're large, but
Hear me
I believe it's
roar.
smaller.
That
You're,
is
Wait,
there might be one type of bear you can turn into.
Really?
You can go, in terms of,
Oh, okay. Okay.
you can go challenge rating high as 1/4, right?
Yes.
Let me double check something. There might be one bear you can do. No, never mind. I thought you could go turn to a black bear. You cannot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna be an elk, I guess.
Okay, you're an elk.
All right. All right. I'm gonna carefully step out. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. You told me to do this.
Just kind of moves to the side, not having noticed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope it doesn't think you're a pig.
Sorry,
I just hope it doesn't try to eat her.
That's why I'm saying I hope it doesn't think she's a pig.
That's why I chose something fast. Okay. I'm going to go towards the log so I'm like parallel and I'm not directly behind it as not to scare it and have it attack me
So you want to go right here?
in front of it.
I'm gonna have
Yeah, like right there.
a firebolt like kind of forming in my hand, like just ready to
Okay.
go. That way I can like if it charges, I can just shoot it real fast.
Okay.
And I'm going to what do elk sound like? They bugle. I'm just gonna bugle, I guess.
It goes.
God.
enormous. This enormous ape looks at you, just
It's a freaking ape.
hits its chest multiple times as if to try and intimidate you. Do you do anything?
Bow to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna like be behind a tree, just like whisper shouting, like, "Bow to it." Dip
I
your
guess I'll
head.
bow to it. I'll dip my head while still keeping an eye on it so it doesn't charge me while I'm bowing.
You bow to it, and it begins approaching.
Oh boy. This firebolt is ready to go if it gets aggressive.
Guys, this also helps because it gives me temporary hit points. So
Seems entertained by you.
I'll just kind of like shake my head and kind of like my rack of horns, which I assume is very impressive. Oh gosh. Okay, I made a friend.
Oh god.
He begins like really roughly petting you, just like going through your fur, just
Internally, Aisling is like, help! Let's see. Okay, so where do we want it to go? What do we want to do with this thing? What's the goal?
Man, if only you guys had a plan.
I know, right?
I think that we
They
should
just
try
said,
to, like,
go to me.
I think we should try to like lead it out of the area,
Yeah, that's my plan. So which way do you want me to go?
away
Or
from.
which
the
way
Alright,
mountain.
so
I don't
if
know.
we travel northwest, maybe we just send it more northward.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna walk north and see if it follows me. Basically, we're just gonna walk all night and take this thing to another land.
You only have an hour.
True.
Once,
We're gonna walk
once
for an
her-
hour.
Once her hour is up, I can try to conjure up another elk and give it the task of continuing.
Okay, I would like the rest of you to make stealth checks again as you are preparing your actions.
Oh gosh, guys, don't let
This
me
creature
down.
is actively like observant now because it's like
Oh boy.
like interested
God.
in the environment.
Why is there an ape in the middle of the woods?
Let's
Yeah.
go
That's the big question here.
16.
16?
18.
Nice.
15.
By a sliver.
Yay! I'm also
Doesn't
going
seem to notice you.
while we're walking and being very super quiet. I'm gonna use my my wand of magic detection and just kind of whoosh 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 to see if I can determine if this
Wish
has been,
and
like,
flick.
yeah, to see if this thing's been like magically enhanced at any point or.
You don't detect any magic.
Oh, cool! I wasted it. Great.
It's not a waste,
This
now
is
you
a
know.
big boy.
It's just a big
Just a giant ape?
Alright,
I mean, you
I'm
gotta-
still leading it away.
Okay, for the next hour or so, you begin just trying to truck, and it keeps following you. And after a while, it starts to lose interest in you. Just kind of waves its hand up and then slops aside, but kind of walks off.
Oh wait! Before it walks off, I'm going to try something that might not go well.
Oh boy.
Just remember, I'm very close to it.
Can I conjure a giant ape?
No.
Is that something I can conjure?
I don't. With a third level conjure animals, no.
Let's see what I can conjure.
I believe you have up to challenge rating 2 or challenge rating 1.
Summoning options above and more creatures pair. Okay, wait. So I can challenge rating 2 or lower is what I get, and at higher levels I get more.
You're stuck at the level you got.
Okay, so I can conjure a giant boar, a giant constrictor snake, elk, shark, plesiosaur, polar bear, rhino, and saber-toothed tiger.
Well, apparently I can turn into a saber-toothed tiger, but I'm not there yet. I'm still growing.
Yeah, it's gonna take you some time.
I
Mm-hmm.
think
Like a lot of time.
I can't turn into any kind. I can't make it be any type of monkey, which is annoying.
You
Why
can
not?
turn it
You can
into
make
a boa
you can just make a
constrictor.
bunch of apes. If you wanted to, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like
You can make a
like,
boa constrictor and then choke it out, and we can just like somehow
knock
relocate
knock
it.
it out.
Yeah.
I can pretend to be a monkey. See what happens.
So at a half, I can make 4 beasts of a challenge rating of a half or lower. So I'm gonna make 4 apes. And I'm gonna have them run out from where I am, and I'm gonna have them be like friendly and silly to garner its interest.
You're lucky I have a lot of apes.
We're just doing whatever we can to like not have to kill this thing.
Monkey.
A big monkey.
So you made 4 of them?
I made 4 apes.
Okay, I don't have that many, but I do have 3. So the last one will just be a pawn.
Monkey.
Okay, we'll rearrange everything a bit. Like, we'll say this is right. here. You were right there. Look at his little face. He's so happy to see you guys.
We're happy to see him too.
You're right about here. Rocks about there. There. These rocks are out here. Here. You guys have to get either behind this log,
Yeah,
side, or by those rocks.
behind the log, and then I'm gonna send the monkeys out and be like, all right, be super chatty and like tell him that you want to play with him.
All these monkeys appear and like come out of the bushes like bunch of apes. We're gonna plan of the apes together strong. And you see this and it's like it's a little intimidating for a second, like it sees it as potential like predatory like combatants or the word for challengers, whatever.
Yeah.
And not enemies, more like rivals. And it's just, it sees that they're friendly. It's like, starts pounding his chest at them.
I'm gonna tell the monkeys like just like follow its body language and be its friends. Okay, great. Now lead him north and keep going.
Okay, you begin leading it further north. It has regained its attention as it is now following these monkeys.
I'm gonna have like
You're gonna have to make another stealth check because you cast.
Also, am I
I get advantage. Great.
am I no longer an elk, or am I still an elk?
You got like 5 minutes left.
Okay, at this point, since he's not focused on me, I'm gonna like slowly just like moonwalk out into the bushes and then just
make a stealth check using your goat stats or elk stats.
Elk. Excuse
My stealth is I rolled a 19 for myself.
Yep, you're still hidden.
Yeah. I'm
Have you ever
gonna
seen an
have
elk
the
moonwalk?
monkeys like 1 or 2 of them lead the group, and then the other 2 or 3 kind of like take turns like playing with it, maybe jump on its back, whatever, and have them all switch out so that they stay super entertaining. Maybe they'll like climb up a tree and swing in the trees. Like they're just gonna be all sorts of silly monkeys keeping this guy's attention.
All right.
Oh, stealth is dexterity?
Yeah, Fro. What's dexterity of an elk is 10.
Yeah, so 0. So 14 is my stealth.
It does seem to notice as you're like doesn't want you to leave. It goes over and like picks you up in his arms, just like it seems to have grown an attachment to you.
Do I get the sense
Just
that
wait 5 minutes, baby.
do I get the sense that this monkey and my monkeys can understand each other, or is it just like a body language of understanding?
It's body language mostly.
Oh boy.
It's not like how's it going. It's more like give food.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of communicate to my monkeys like, hey, if that thing turns aggressive, you get that elk out of there. And I'm still behind.
And it picks you up in one arm and then just like looks around at the big trees and just starts climbing.
Oh no!
Elks don't land on their feet.
King Kong!
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I'd say he climbs about like 40 feet up.
Oh no.
And he's just like
Okay.
holding you like
Gosh, Aisling is like freaking out. She's like, what am I doing? I've never seen this thing before.
Oh boy.
This is going great,
Okay.
guys.
Wow.
And me barely hanging on. Oh my gosh. This is gonna end so bad.
Oh wait.
Okay. If I start to fall, I have levitate and I can cast it on myself if I have to.
I think Hecate has
not a reaction.
It's not a reaction.
Yeah, but
Hecate has
an
feather fall,
action,
though,
and you
so.
can't cast an action as you're falling because you plummet.
I have Featherfall, so you're good.
Okay.
My monkeys are gonna kind of go like a little crazy now, like kind of like to try to bring him back down.
He doesn't seem interested.
I'm gonna have them start doing like somersaults over each other, handstands, all sorts of things.
Make a performance check, I guess. As you're trying to monkey see, monkey do.
You see, monkey do, monkey, please get out the tree, my friend.
My performance is a +6. That's amazing. All right, I rolled a 16 in that case.
It's like it's entertained. It's just kind of notices it can't really put the goat anywhere, at which you have like 10 seconds left, and it just kind of just climbs on down and places you on the ground. And it's just like continues petting you.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do, guys.
My monkeys are going to one of the monkeys is gonna reach, like, kind of like come up to it and grab the hand that's not petting it and like and pull on it a little bit before like doing like a backflip or something. I don't know. It's gonna do something super silly to be like, come on, come with us.
Distract him?
Yeah.
Okay. I will allow a stealth check from you as your form vanishes into your typical self, and it doesn't seem to be paying attention to you at the moment, but you know, its hand like grasping at air as if like
stealth check. Run
Okay.
into the unknown.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Use
Wait, hold on,
hero point.
stealth.
Use a hero point.
Yes, can I use a hero point?
you can use a hero point.
Okay, and that's a reroll, right? Or is it a save?
D6.
Oh, it's D6. Uh-oh. That's still an uh-oh. Okay. Please be 6. Please be 6. No. Okay, wait. 11?
That does not do enough. Can our bard give her some inspiration or something?
He has to inspire her somehow, like by singing or doing something. So yeah, I guess, or like just like
They just
like
don't do that.
like you can do this. You can do this.
Yeah!
Are you gonna give her inspiration?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bart. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Okay, is that another
It's an
D6?
extra D6, so
Yeah,
you
it's
have
an
to
extra
roll 5
D6.
or higher.
5 or higher. You can do it. You can do it.
No, I rolled a 3.
No!
Well,
It was actually 4 or higher, but yeah, 3 fails.
Oh.
well, wait. Oh, where is it? Okay. Wait, was it a saving throw or was it an ability check?
Yeah, it's an ability check.
Alright then. You get to roll one more time.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh, please
You
be
rolled
good.
twice for ability checks?
Cause yeah, for the motive potential, if it's an ability check, the bardic inspiration die can be rolled once again.
Okay, you need to roll anything but a 1.
I rolled a 12. I rolled a 12. That's not great.
D6.
No, the D6, not the D20.
Oh, the D6. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, I'm freaking out, guys. I'm
Anything
freaking out.
but a 1, you're fine.
I rolled a 1.
No! The chat's sitting here going, oof.
No!
Oh my god, we gave you so much.
You
Can I
shouldn't
give her
have
one
told
of
me
my hero points?
You shouldn't have
Operation
told me.
Return the Monkey has gone awry.
Can I give her one of my hero
Oh.
points?
At this point, it's just visibly confused. Like, where go? Why is this thing here? It's gonna try and grapple you.
I'm not strong, okay?
You can make an acrobatics or an athletics check to try and avoid it.
Okay. Alright, baby. Acrobatics it is.
You need to beat it.
A 23?
You have to beat a 23.
I don't beat a 23.
That's never happened.
You are grappled by this creature as it grabs you in one hand, just. It just seems like it's just so confused right now. Like looking back and forth, and the goat's like, like as if like shaking you. Actually, just trying to get like as if like trying to figure as if that will somehow bring the goat back by shaking this person who's apparated out of nowhere.
Okay, I'm gonna do
All right.
something stupid. You guys, how would you feel if I did something really stupid?
No, I have telekinetic. I can try and shove it away from me.
Wait, no.
You
Before
will
we piss it off.
Still be grappled though.
I don't think we want to piss off the giant monkey.
Yeah, here's what I think should happen. I think that maybe our bard could go out playing a song, try to be its friend. I can get my little apes to like clap for you so that it thinks that what you're doing is really awesome, and then it'll maybe put Aisling down
All right.
and focus on you playing music.
So we're gonna try and
What's your
Pied
performance?
Piper this.
Yeah, what's your
Okay.
performance?
You're gonna try and soothe the savage beast.
My performance is +5.
Oh, mine's a +6. Give me your instrument.
Yeah, my performance is a
Yeah, but
+5.
you're not playing an instrument. You're just kind of walking out there.
Oh,
You have an instrument?
I can borrow an instrument.
Can you play his instruments?
I don't know.
Well, can
I have
Can
a
you,
drum, lute, and a lyre.
let the bard do it.
yeah,
Don't
let the
take
bard
his
do it.
instruments.
Let the bard do it.
All right, you just come out and you start playing. Make a performance check. Performance checks when
Well,
they really matter.
Hold on, wait. Can you?
Oh, this
can
could
you
only
get it
go
with
so
advantage
badly.
because I'm having the monkeys.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, there we go.
You begin coming out and you just begin it like kind of matching with like just Kong stuff, like jungle. You just kind of like I don't know. You basically are just singing like the Jungle Book songs as you're walking out.
For the
Fairness,
necessities.
Necessities, simple fairness.
And my monkeys are going crazy for it, by the way. My apes are like, they're jumping up and down.
All the monkeys are just
They're
clapping.
clapping.
This giant ape just
Probably lost his mind. He's like, yo.
At this point, the creature is just so utterly confused. It puts you down, Aisling, and just starts moving away. It does not want to be near this. It's not natural. It is moving
Which
away.
way is it moving? Is it moving north?
It just continues. It moves kind of like northwestern.
I'm gonna turn to the group and go, so is this a success, or like, do we keep playing the music behind it in hopes of driving it further away?
I'm not saying this is a
You notice it like
success. As long as
stops
it's-
after a little while and like keeps looking back and then just keeps going a little bit. It's like keeping eye distance on you all. It's just confused.
What do you guys think? Do you think we're far enough away from town now, or do you think we keep going with this thing?
But like,
No, I think we're far enough away.
To be honest, I think it might double back.
All right, so then I think that we keep the bard playing, and we all sing along, and we move behind it, keep hurting it that way.
Imagine if someone walks by and sees
Wait,
this.
which direction is
Maybe-
down?
It's going
I'm gonna
northwest away from the city.
say make an intimidation check to make it seem that these monkeys have claimed this area.
Ah, there we go.
Who has good intimidation?
Me, I'm a +4,
Oh.
and they're my monkeys.
A +4 as well.
+5.
I'm a -1.
Dirty 20.
The monkeys kind of like beat their chests to the rhythm of the song, and this tieflings play. The tieflings playing. The rest of you are just kind of like tapping along.
I'm gonna
And
grab
the monkeys are
Ashley's
like,
hand and like start spinning in circles.
At this
Ashley's like,
point,
what's happening?
At this point, the creature has identified this area as territory of another group and assumes there are more monkeys. And with that, the giant ape flees.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we just did that.
We didn't kill it for once.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm kind of impressed with my performance.
Oh, I'm
I
100%
know.
impressed with you.
I am
Like-
the god bard.
You are the
I'm
god
gonna-
bard.
I'm gonna run up next to you, and this is gonna be like kind of like the giddiest that you guys have probably ever seen, Saya. And she's gonna throw one arm around to Kate, and then she's just gonna start singing along with his with his like music and like kind of like skipping a little bit and like heading back to town. And I'm gonna leave the monkeys there to keep like howling.
Okay,
whatever.
the monkey's like.
They're raising the roof.
Eventually you guys begin making your way back. Make a survival check, see if you can find your way back.
Oh boy. Who's got a good survival?
You guys have been moving for basically an hour away, so yeah. It's been a while since you've actually...
I have a plus
Plus
1,
three.
so it's not me. Oh, 3?
Yep.
Go for it.
I like that we're avoiding conflict because we don't have our barbarian.
Yeah, 19.
Woo!
Or not?
I thought
No.
that yeah was a bad yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, oh shit.
It's like, yeah, natural 1. Let's go.
Net 1, we're fucked.
That 1. Now the party begins.
Sorry, what do you end up getting?
A 19.
19, okay. I'd say you can make a solid course back to where you were going. It's, you guys figured that that's northwest, so we just go the opposite of what we were doing, because we were basically on the same train the entire time. And you begin making your way back. Anything you're doing along the way?
I'm just like happy and laughing. You guys maybe get the feeling that all of the amount of liquor that I've consumed today might start be catching up with me. I still have my wits about me, but I'm just a little bit looser than I normally would be. Just skipping along back to the house with my hood up, like, you know, still a little weary of people around us as we start getting closer to civilization, but still singing.
Just 1.
I feel like Aisling is just like mumbling under her breath, like in Druidic, just like, Jesus Christ, what just happened?
How did we switch personalities?
The monkey did it.
He shook her too hard.
He shook me too hard.
You were the dame in the white dress at the top of the Empire State Building. How do you feel?
But as a goat, well, an elk. Alright, so you guys are just kind of sing along as you're moving back?
Mm-hmm.
Are any of you keeping your wits about, because you're still in the forest?
Yeah.
I am definitely. Aisling is like eyes peel.
Okay, disadvantage.
Disadvantage or with advantage?
Disadvantage, you can't see shit.
Oh yeah, why are we leaving the people who can't see
I will
anything
pay
in the dark?
attention.
Oh. Completely forgot.
Eee, that's bad.
How bad?
Someone else should roll.
I'll roll. What am
Roll that one more roll.
What am I doing?
Perception check.
Duck dice. Don't fail me now.
Don't.
Oh, dirty 20.
Duck dice never fail.
Okay, as you're keeping your heads about, you begin noticing some panicked noises, as if like, and you also hear thump, thump in your ear. Any of you speak giant?
I do.
You understand? Quiet.
Oh shoot, there are more giants. I thought we dealt with the giants. Dadgummit.
I'm gonna turn to Aisling and be like, please tell me that's not a language that I think it is.
And Ashley's gonna go, yes. And just like, I don't want another javelin to my jugular.
I'm gonna turn to Aisling and go,
It was your shoulder.
I'm gonna turn to Aisling and go, how do you feel like being in the line of fire again? Since you're the one that speaks it.
She'll mutter a curse in Druidic and just be like, fucking fine. Fine. I feel like our grand plan, every situation, is send Aisling in.
Throw the child.
What is Aisling going to do?
Yeetus the fetus.
Okay,
Oh my god.
sorry. That was really funny.
Fetus the fetus.
So I am Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Okay, I'm going to call out in Giant and be like, who goes there?
Oh boy.
Are you trying to like be scary, or are you
No,
just trying
I'm
to
just
say
trying
that
to
general?
I'm trying to like bring it attention that someone else is in the area, but I don't want it to attack, so I'm gonna try and reason with it.
Oh boy, yeah, reasoning with giants. That's gonna work.
Well, do you have a better idea?
Nope, I don't, and I trust you 100%.
Okay, you begin hearing the thump, 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 thump. This is much smaller in comparison to the giant ape, but still bigger than you. And you begin seeing this ogre appear, just bald, little pieces of hair just kind of trickling out. Its eyes just like just wide and staring, but still very vicious. It has a large. It has this great morning star in one hand, and it's actually bearing a shield on the other, and wearing what appears to be half plate armor of a sort, just like collections of metal armor all tied together. And the most bizarre thing, however, is that on its shield you see rope and rope and rope tied around a pig. That's the sound. And then on his back, like a backpack, you see just this random farmer tied to him as well. Just.
Oh no.
As...
Oh no.
Oh my gosh! Not the Lego man!
Oh boy. Okay.
You have called it out. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm hidden with my firebolt aimed and ready to go. Except, oh no, except I don't, because I'm really scared I'm gonna hit something that I shouldn't if I do that.
There's a chance you can hit pig or man.
Right, so I'm gonna... what spell am I gonna have queued up?
I mean, it doesn't seem so bad. One end we get a dead man, the other end we get smoked bacon.
I'm just gonna kind of have my hands ready. Like, if it decides it wants to attack us, I'm gonna use mold earth to, like, drop a hole in the ground. And, like, maybe get its foot
Sink
stuck.
its foot in for a second.
Yeah, like, kind of get the earth to kind of, like, rumble up and, like, catch his foot.
Alright. Ashling's just like, hello? Who goes there?
Who are you to speak in the ways of giants?
I am Ashling.
You're puny. You come with me back to camp.
There's a camp?
Yes. And this farmer on the back's like, ah!
Where is your camp?
He's like, I can show you. Come with me.
But I don't want to come with you.
Then you can't come to the camp.
Why do you have the man on your back?
It is protection.
From?
From hunters who don't like ogres. You come back with camp and we make you backpack shield too.
Is there a rock I can pick up nearby?
Yeah, it's like small rocks, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna see. Sorry, I blue screen. Like, is there like a pretty good sized like rock or log around that I can pick up?
I'd say sure.
Okay, I'm going to pick it up then.
Okay, you pick up a rock. What do you do with the rock?
You know, I'm gonna just wait till it does something. And if it does something, I'm going to bonk it with either rock or log.
Okay. Alright, Ashling is gonna say, no one will hurt you here if you let the van and the pig go.
That's dumb.
Oh boy.
I want to retort so badly.
I'm going to I'm going to use my message cantrip to whisper to Aisling and say, ask him why they've appeared here.
Okay, it's just gonna be like, why are you guys here?
We make camp in forests and kidnap puny folk. That way they don't attack us.
Okay.
I'm going to message again and say, but why?
But what led you here in the first place?
Oh, leader.
Oh my god, okay.
I'm just gonna say, ogres are more dumb than the ape. That is how dumb they are.
Be specific with your questions.
Okay.
They are stupider than wild apes.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, I need to think of a very specific question. Okay,
He
why...
just kind of puts his morning star on the side of his makeshift armor and just kind of starts approaching you. Okay, I'll take you now.
No, it's fine, I can walk myself.
Whoa. Are you saying you're gonna come with it?
Sure.
Make a persuasion check.
Make a what?
Make a persuasion check, see if it won't pick you up.
Oh shoot, I think I have like -1 persuasion. Hold on. Yep, that's right. Okay. We're doing a different dice this time just to see if it'll work out. Oh, it fell off the desk, sorry. Okay. 17.
Not bad. It's okay, you follow. And he pulls his morning star back out, like, hurry. And this farmer guy is just like, what the hell? Just completely unsure of what's happening.
I'm going to turn to Farkar and I'm going to say, I feel like entering a giant camp is probably not a good idea right now. For one. For two, it doesn't seem like they're hurting the people that they're taking because they're using them as human shields. So I think if we were to go back and regroup and weapon up, I think we'd be cool with that.
You know,
You're now being let off.
I have an idea. It probably won't work. It probably might. I'm not really sure.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Basically, you guys need to stealth up and then get rid of all the people while I'm talking to their leader. And then it'll be fine.
Or, it's just a crazy idea. We could. Oh, wait, no, you're already following him to the camp. Oh.
I'm sorry,
start playing music to distract him. Do a performance check.
Oh, no, I got you. I got one better. I'll use
I can charm him.
Thaumaturgy.
Oh!
That is the most weirdest word I've ever had to read.
Oh,
there we go.
I don't think you have charm. I don't think you have charm monster.
I don't have any type of charm.
I don't need to charm it. I just need to make a noise.
Okay, what are you going to do with thaumaturgy?
I'm going to create a noise.
What type of noise?
What would be the best noise? Probably, I'll make ominous whispers. Like, something that it just sounds like there's more people there. That's the goal I'm going for.
Okay, these ominous whispers begin. He's like, oh, what is that? Are you a witch?
Right?
Not quite.
Wow.
While catching on to what Hecate is doing, I'm going to use message to whisper in the giant's ear. Except I don't know giant, so that's not really going to work. Never mind. Maybe
he's just going to hear, like, Baba Dooba Dooba Doo.
He probably won't understand me. Never mind. It won't work.
He has actually been speaking a little bit of common now and then.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to use it to speak in common. She's bad luck. Let her run off. Extra bad luck if you kill her.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm bad luck, given all the situations I've been in.
What am I making a persuasion?
Deception.
Oh, a deception. That's very different. That's an 18.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm gonna
Bad luck.
I'm gonna message in his ear again.
Bad news bears.
I'm gonna message in his ear again. You're too weighed down. She'll catch you. Drop the farmer and the pig to run faster.
Okay, I need the three of you to make stealth checks, see if you can, keep yourself away from this actively looking about creature, as this point is very much aware of its surroundings.
18!
13.
I only got 1, so yeah, you're good.
He's dumb as shit!
Just... and he's like doesn't know what to do. Like, you can see the ropes are like very well fast, like just torn together. It looked like it would take some time to actually take this off. He's just bad. He's just.
I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna use the message again to say, use the morning star to cut the ropes and run.
Morning star, you can't cut with it.
Why not? Use.
It's a spiked bat.
I'm gonna whisper and say, cut the ropes and run. And maybe I'm hoping he has a dagger on him or something.
Eat the rope.
Eat the rope.
At this point, he's just like, oh, yeah, and he's just gonna out of panic take a swing at you and then just bolt it.
Okay. Yay.
Hopefully you can dodge it.
I use the dodge action. I summon dodge. It's time to dodge.
Yeah. Take the dodge action.
Can I?
I'd say so.
Okay, yes, I'm dodging.
Good, because I got a natural 20.
Whoa!
What's your AC?
Hold on, I think it's 13. Yeah, it's 13.
Just hits. Just swings heavy and hard with the Morning Star. You will be taking 13 damage as he smacks you over the top, and it's just scared and begins running away. And the farmer's like, ah!
Okay, 13.
And with that, the ogre runs off into the thick brush.
Alright, that was a failed attempt. Ashley's gonna, spit some blood up from her mouth like she got, hit in the tooth or something.
I'm gonna run up and, stabilize whatever wounds she has so she's okay. Whatever. I'm gonna do whatever I can to help her, to heal her.
Medicine check.
Medicine check. Got it. Duck dice.
Duck dice.
17.
Her bleeding seems to be magical. Yeah.
Her bleeding seems to be magical.
Manageable.
Oh man, I was like, oh shit! It was a magic morning star.
Yeah, she's just gonna be muttering in giant, but then she's gonna turn to you and muttering in druidic, and then she's gonna turn to you and go, "Thank you."
From now on, we won't eat you up, people.
Thank you.
In the distance, you begin hearing,
witches! I'm back up, friend!
and you could tell you could probably get the sense that this creature is trying to get support.
I'm gonna turn to Aisling, and I'm gonna go. So listen, I don't know what he's saying in giant, but I have a feeling that we should probably hightail it out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Great. I'm gonna grab her hand and start running, and as we run past the boys, I'm gonna go, run for your lives!
I have an idea.
Oh boy, put the
It
rock
might work.
down.
It might not. If it does, we will gain a new companion. If not, well, we run faster.
You run fast.
What?
Okay, what's your plan?
I want to go see if I can recruit the monkey to our cause.
Oh no.
It's
It's
about half
super-
an hour northwest,
That's
and it's
super
already
far
made
from
some
us.
distance, and you'd have to convince it. And it would have to understand what you want.
I think I can do it.
Half an hour
Half an
away.
hour.
though?
This is like our whole night. We're gonna get attacked by wolves at some point. Like,
I can run pretty fast.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright, you are going to chase after the giant ape.
Are we? Did we agree to it?
I think I'll do it alone.
That's
if
a
I need to.
terrible
I have no
idea.
problem with that. Listen,
solved
recruiting a
the
monkey is a
problem.
terrible idea.
Listen,
Yes, so we
listen,
shouldn't do
Farrakhan.
it.
Here's the deal, okay? We solved the monkey problem. We just got away with our lives from the giant problem. Let's regroup. We can search out the monkey tomorrow in the daylight if we really want to, but we finally got the monkey away from the city. We solved the problem.
You know what? Looking for a monkey in the daytime is smarter than doing it now.
Yes, it is. Let's get back to the city. Again, run. And like, I'm gonna grab Farrakhar's hands now because I don't trust him, and I'm gonna push Ashley like ahead of me so she keeps running, and I'm gonna shout over my shoulder, "Hey, Kate, let's go!" I'm just like a mother hen trying to gather her little chicks, like running.
Can I just like pick up Ainsley and book it?
I mean, none of you are slower than the rest, but yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, sure, pick her up. Great. Fucking.
And with that, you all escape into the darkness of the night, returning back to town.
Yay.
And it's pitch black as always. You're exhausted, making your way back to Flying
Making my
Door.
way down and walking
Fast.
Faces
Faces
past
past
and
and
home bound.
down.
on bound.
Okay.
And you have returned to the Flying Door.
I'm gonna immediately walk up to the counter, pick up. I'm gonna assume Tripwire's just kind of like in my way. I'm gonna pick him up and set him on the bar, and then pull out like.
Tripwire's in his room.
Oh, fine. I'm walking into the bar, going, "Great, the little fucker left the bar alone," and I'm just gonna grab a bottle of something strong and just start like guzzling it down.
You guzzle.
Guzzle. Gulp, 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 gulp.
Ashley's gonna look at you and be like, "Someday you're gonna have to learn to deal with your problems."
I'm gonna set it down, look at Aisling for having said that, and then go, "Not today, I don't." Go, 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 and set it back down.
You're drunk.
Ashling is just gonna
I'm
like.
drunk, no con save or anything. Like, I can hold my
You're
liquor, man.
just pulling liquor.
Great. I'm going to now hop
That's
up.
what you
I'm gonna
wanted.
sit on the back bar and just like swing my feet. I put the alcohol away and I'm just sitting there swinging my feet, going, "Jesus Christ."
Ashley's gonna go to her room and go to sleep. She doesn't care. She's like, "I'm bloody and I'm tired and I'm in a bad mood." So she's gonna go sleep in her room.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the boys and go, "Well, there were some high points and some low points of today."
Yep, I can't think of anything good about today that happened. I'm gonna be perfectly honest
We
here.
made 7 gold running the bar today,
I mean,
and none of us died, and we got rid of the monkey.
Well, we didn't get rid of the ogres, and now we gotta go back and deal with that.
That's fine.
I just don't wanna.
I'm gonna like pick my
Tripwire
head
at
up.
this point has returned back down, just walking down the steps, looks at all of you, he's like, "Ah, you're back."
Hi, Tripwire. Did we catch anything in our net?
Nope, bell hasn't gone off.
Okay. How will we know when it goes off?
It'll ring.
Ring who?
Ring.
Who's it gonna ring?
You know,
Banana phone.
it will ring it. It will ring itself. It's a bell.
Oh, it's a bell? Cool.
That's what I said.
That's cool. Tripwire, you're cool, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know I give you a hard time, but like I mean it. You're just super cool, Tripwire. I'm glad that you're our friend.
You're not so bad.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna hop off the counter now and pick up my He statue off of the wall and go upstairs with it. And when I get to my room, I'm gonna put it on my bedside table, and I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna go, let me try this again. And then I'm gonna sit and pray to the Sphinx again and go, I'm a little drunk, so I don't know if this will work. But Mr. Sphinx, lovely, lovely, pretty three Sphinxies, you have done me such great services. You gave me friends, and I was alone, and now I'm not, and I'm drunk, and that's wonderful. But my very best friend is he, and he is stoned, and I don't want he to be stoned anymore. So if you could, I don't know how like this patron thing works, but like if you could undo the stone thing, that'd be cool.
Yeah, kind of here. Kate, he's just kind of talking to the beat in the background as he's
I'm over here vibing.
It's okay. Sarah's in her room feeling herself. What? No, not like that. Jesus. I just like I'm really comfortable in my room, just like praying to my patrons. Like Sphinxes are cool and they want to help me out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sure. Yeah. With that, make a religion check, I guess.
Whoa. Hey. That's +4. It's a +4. Come on. It's a 21. That's a 17 plus a 4.
I hate to break it to you, but you have disadvantage on ability checks when you're drunk.
Oh no!
I'm gonna cry.
I'll say you had advantage in the sense that it's straight.
No, it's okay. I'll do it.
No, it's fine. You're 21. You're 21. You're.
I rolled a 20. The second one was a 20.
20's good enough. You are praying. You can feel the aura of the Sphinx, and you can tell that praying for what your wishes are it's not going to happen so simply, but perhaps they can still aid you.
Oh boy.
So, okay, I'm gonna say.
I'm so nervous right now.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna say that as you finish your prayer, you notice from like under the bed rolls this scroll that kind of bumps into your knee.
Oh, how did that get there? I'm gonna pull it out, open it.
Okay.
Just roll it out flat on the bed, and then kind of sit next to it, and I have to sit and hold my head because I'm a little drunk, but I'm really smart, so I know I can figure it out.
It is a spell scroll for the Greater Restoration spell. So you have a chance to Greater Resurrect them.
I'm gonna look at it.
Wait.
I'm gonna look at it, and this is gonna be the following conversation that happens in my head. I can fix heat. I'm gonna fix heat. Oh no, wait, I'm drunk. That's a bad idea. I should put it down. Who can fix heat right now? No, nobody should fix heat right now. I should put it away, and we should work on it in the morning. And I'm gonna roll it up and then stick it under my pillow so as to not have anybody find it, because it's literally the most precious thing to me right now. And then I'm gonna look at Heat, and I'm just gonna stroke him affectionately, just give him a little pat on his, because he's just. And then I'm gonna just crawl into bed and go, in the morning, I'll fix you in the morning, I promise. And I'm gonna go to sleep very happy.
Okay. And is the rest of you going to sleep?
Yes.
After a
No.
while.
Uh-oh. You laughed. I don't like that.
I was just reading the comments.
That's a bad thing. Don't laugh.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. With that, so sorry, you guys said you were taking your sleepies.
Mm-hmm. Our sleepies.
Okay.
The big snore.
It's next morning. You get a bit of a hangover as the sun shines in your eyes.
I'm going to remember the scroll and like bolt upright in my bed, and I'm going to grab the scroll, and I'm also going to grab ink, a feather, a parchment, and the he statue, and I'm going to run downstairs, and I'm going to sit.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
you pick up your scroll. You like, okay, still there. You pick up your pens and your inks. You're like, okay, great. You turn to the cupboard, and there's just this circle of just empty dust, as if something has gone missing. And you just see a small note there, written in a language I do not believe you understand unless you can speak Sylvan.
Oh, I can understand it. Hold on. Wait, motherfucker. I cast. Nobody else speaks Sylvan, right?
Nope.
Okay, great. I am going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Yeah, you cast Comprehend Languages, you poke the paper so you're able to read it, and it's just like, hi, sorry, we just had to we're just collecting our debt. It's just a bit of a small rivalry we have amongst the fairy folk. Yours truly, the pixies. And then you see a bit of confetti come out and just kind of brush on your nose. Turns out he might have had some friends.
Oh no!
I have a feeling we're all about to get woken up very harshly.
I'm going to sit there, brush the glitter off my nose, sit down on my bed, very calmly, take in one very big, deep breath. And as I let it out, I'm just going to scream at the top of my lungs. Ah! Just
Oh my gosh.
like the
Ashley,
most
Everybody-
loudest, it's borderline orcish, loudest scream I think I probably ever uttered. Like, I'm pretty sure I damaged my vocal cords screaming right now. Like, just blood-curdling, wailing, orcish, screamish, humanoid sadness. Like, it's all of these things wrapped up into one.
You hear a on your door, and he's like, "Madam, there are other people in this establishment."
I own the fucking establishment!
Okay, then
I'm
should
gonna,
be
like
more.
I'm
Just
gonna,
kind of you hear the footsteps walk away.
I'm gonna just smooth out my clothes now, take a big deep breath, go over to like my little water and like splash my face a little bit, and then I'm gonna walk downstairs, put my cloak on, and walk and go to like find everybody else.
Yeah, you look at the note. You just open the door and hear another from the note, and you just continue downstairs.
Gone.
Pixies.
oh my gosh. He gave you hope and then he taketh away.
I know.
I giveth what I taketh. So,
Where's everyone else?
Ashley probably woke up at your shriek and is like running downstairs with her little staff. And she's like, what's going on?
I'm gonna just sit there with my hands folded in front of me. Bottle There's one empty bottle next to me. I took whatever bottle I was drinking last night and I finished it. And I'm just not speaking right now. I'm just arms folded, staring at my hands.
Saya?
Just not responding to you. There's just nothing can be said to me right now.
Ashley's like looking around like really carefully, and she doesn't want to like touch you because you look very high strung. So she's gonna take her little invisible mage hand and just like poke you in the shoulder. She's gonna be like, Saya.
Horror movie style. My body doesn't move, but my head just swivels to look at you.
Okay.
He is gone.
He is gone? Oh, he is gone. He is gone? She's gonna like slowly like pick up what she's putting down, and she's gonna be like, "He is gone!" And then she's gonna run up to Kate's door, and she's gonna go, da, 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 da.
Everybody's awake already, so
She's gonna like,
Yes.
"Hey, he's gone, he's gone!" And then she's gonna run into Farkar's door, and dun, 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 dun. Like, he is gone.
the other patrons of the area are just like, okay, it must be. They're just in their rooms. They're just like don't want to get involved with whatever this is.
Alright. Is he gone because he left, or is he gone because he was taken?
Gonna look at Hecate and go, well, considering he is a statue, I don't think he left.
You never know. It's a whatever it is.
I'm gonna pull out the scroll that I got last night and slam it on the table in the middle of everybody. And then I'm gonna take my empty bottle that I have forgotten is empty, and I'm gonna like tilt it towards my mouth, but nothing comes out. And I go, oh, fuck, and then I throw it because I'm pissed.
You tilt the bottle up, just
It's gone.
no, confetti came out.
God fucking. All right.
Can I use identify on the piece of paper?
The scroll? Yeah. Is this ritual or?
You don't need.
It just says touch.
Okay. Well, I mean, are you casting it as a ritual, like an extra?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I touch paper.
Okay. About 10 minutes later, you touch paper and just kind of study it for a little while. This appears to be, yes, it is a spell scroll for the Greater Restoration spell, and it has, its identity seems to be that of Fey origin.
So, so run this by me again.
Alright, here's the
You
deal.
put the scroll in front of me, and the scroll, I'm assuming the scroll is something else. This is what you were looking for. What happened?
Last night, I was very drunk, clearly. I took he up to my room because I don't like leaving him out in the bar overnight because somebody could take him. I drunkenly prayed to our patrons because I thought they could help because I'm at my wit's end with he and I want him to be okay. And as I was praying to our patrons, this scroll rolled out from under the bed. I decided against casting it last night because I was very drunk and was very scared that I was going to ruin it. So I stuck it under my pillow for safekeeping, patted he on the head, went to sleep. I woke up. He was missing, and there was a tiny little note left behind in Sylvan, telling me that the pixies have come to collect their debt, and then they took he.
But what debt?
I
Oh,
don't know.
wait. The only thing I can think of is if it's a Fey origin, they probably fixed he and took him.
Why would they have fixed him and given me a scroll? I think that they listened to me, gave me the scroll, and then took he so that I can't use it.
Yeah, but what's the whole point of taking he? They don't gain anything from taking
They
he.
don't care about gaining things. Have you ever met a pixie? They're just tricksters. They just like fucking with you.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna sit down, and because of this confetti that keeps popping up in places, I'm going to very solemnly, if there are any pixies in the area that are maybe hanging out around here to watch in the misery that they have created, I would greatly appreciate an audience.
You begin hearing, well, we're not hags. We don't enjoy misery. And you hear, I think she means her sorrow. And they're like, well, that's what I want. I just want to see her annoyed. And it's like, oh, okay. And you begin, there's these voices coming from seemingly nowhere. And you hear, would you like a hint?
I would love a hint, please.
He is located underneath. And closer than you might think.
Underneath and closer where I might think. Can I do an insight check of some sort to help me?
It's left up to your own interpretation.
God damn it!
Wait, isn't that? What if it's like, oh, what's it called? Oh God, hold on, let me Google it really quickly. Keep going.
Do you think he's in that weird door that goes down? It's underneath.
Okay.
I'm gonna run upstairs and check my room, like under my bed and stuff, or under the floorboards.
You look under your bed and you see a present.
I'm gonna pull it out.
You pull out the present and you see a small note. It's like, we're not kidnappers. You open the lid and you just see the statue of he. Just
I'm gonna pull he out and hug him to my chest and go, "Thank you, pixies."
the pixies hid he beneath your bed.
Great. I'm gonna run back downstairs and put him on the table. Oh, thank you,
Bonk.
pixies. Okay, I'm going to.
And you can see he's just like covered in like these flowers and ribbons and different colors and just like they've been spray painted.
Thing. I'm gonna turn to Aisling. I'm gonna say, "Can you grab like a washcloth and a bowl and maybe try to clean him off a little bit? Not that he doesn't look beautiful, but I'm gonna try these scrolls out." And I'm gonna pull out my parchment and my pen that I had brought down with me, and I'm going to try to copy the scroll a few times over so that I have more copies of it to have multiple attempts.
You can't really do that. It's a magical scroll. Just writing it down won't give you more spell scrolls.
Damn it.
Not without a lot of effort and a lot of time.
All right. I'm gonna turn to the group and say, "Well,
You can attempt to cast the spell if you have Greater Restoration in your spell list, and if it's not, you can still attempt to cast it. However, it will require a check, and if the check fails, the scroll will disappear.
I'm gonna turn to the group. What do you guys think?"
Let's not.
I
Wait.
I have my hero points. I'll use my hero points on the check.
Don't we have like a better?
A better what?
Don't you know a mage who's better? Who's better? A better mage.
I know.
That's a weird sentence.
I know a magic user who is still waiting on me to come up with a way for him to get out of the city and be disappeared forever. That's the better mage than I know. Unless you mean Franklin.
As far as you can tell, you've never seen Franklin really use magic rather than use items.
So yeah, I got Jack, who's waiting on me to be useful so that he doesn't turn me in.
So how about crazy idea? We don't do what you're about to do. We get Jack out and have Jack then.
Jack already has too many favors for me. I don't know that he'll give me another.
I mean, what's the favor for life, though? You're giving him pure freedom.
Yes, and in exchange, he's letting me keep the cloak. He's going to not out me to Redbriar and Bradavar. And he's also going to tell me what he knows about me. Because he knows something about who I am.
Ugh.
So that's a lot.
I mean, we're risking failing this. Granted, I'm impartial. So, are you prepared to fail? That's like the real question here.
I will do whatever it takes to not fail. Can you give me guidance on as long as you can give me guidance? You give me we'll do what we did for Aisling last night. Give me guidance. I'll use a hero point. We'll just beat the crap out of it.
I love how your character says, we'll use a hero
We'll force
point.
it till it works.
Just keep punching the machine until it runs.
Alright.
You guys are doing this? I believe the only ones with greater restoration are Hecate and Aisling. So the two of you have the ability to use the spell scroll. So the way this works is that let me just go on to cast it. You can cast it. You will not require material components if it's on your list. Spells higher.
Okay. Oh, let's see.
All right, who wants to do this? Do you want to do it, Hecate, or do you want me to do it?
What's the check?
You have
then?
the check in the end is according to your spellcasting modifier. So when you're in Hecate's charisma, wisdom for Aisling.
So who has a higher modifier? So who's Hecate?
Well, Hecate can't inspire himself.
Yeah.
Aisling, it's all down to
I
you.
can only inspire others, unfortunately.
Gosh, why is
I guess
everything
Aisling
come
too
down to me?
I'm gonna get on my knees in front of you and like put my hands on your hands, and I'm gonna say, Aisling, I know I'm a bitch, but you can do this. I have faith in you. I will do whatever I can to assist you in this. I believe in you. I'm so sorry to keep asking things of you. I believe in you. Please help my friend.
Your chances are pretty good because it would be. What's your wisdom score?
My wisdom score is 14, so it's a +2.
Okay. So you have to roll a d20 +2 plus the 2 d6s you get from the inspiration of Hecate because it's an ability check. And then you can add a hero point for another d6. So your chances are not that bad.
Okay.
So you're going to roll 3 d6s, a d20.
Yeah, 3
plus
d6s
2.
Plus 2.
And d20 +2. Alright. Aisling is going to look at you and she's going to go, okay, but you can't hate me if it goes wrong.
Aisling, I'll never hate you. I'll just be disappointed. I'm kidding. Oh my god, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please. I believe in you. I'm not going to hate you. I believe in you. You can do this. I have all the faith in the world in you.
Alright guys, which dice do I use? I think I'm going to use the old faithful dice.
Whatever gives you the best numbers, and I'm gonna kiss he on the forehead, just like a little peck on the forehead, and be like, okay, you're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm super jittery, and like everything's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is so stressful.
Don't worry, our patrons only gave us a spell scroll.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll for this. This better be good.
Oh
gosh, I'm so scared. Uh-oh.
No, don't say uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Alright, time for our 3d6s. Pray that they land on 6s. Oh, one fell off.
2 fell
Sorry,
off.
I've lost one. One was a 5. That's good. Second one was a 1.
Oh no.
Third one was a 1. So, okay, let me calculate here. Okay.
What do you get on the d20?
I got an 8, but with all
That's
that, 18. I get a 17.
No, you got a 6 and 2 1s, so that's 8. Plus your 2 on your wisdom modifier is 10. Plus the 8 that you rolled on the d20 is 18.
I got
she
a
rolled a
5.
Oh, a 5. Damn it.
So
You got
17.
17 total. So she focuses, takes the scroll, reads it. You're just whispering with these animal like chirps. Just breathe, trust. You're speaking in giant. You're speaking in primordial. You're speaking common. Just mixtures of words all wrapped together. The spell scroll rolls up very slowly and kind of. And with a small echo of a clap, you see the stone of he just crumble off as he. What the hell's this? How'd they get that out? And he slowly becomes unpetrified. The spell scroll at this point is nothing but dust.
Oh my god. I'm gonna run up to he and I'm gonna grab him and hug him and be like, oh my god, he! I'm sorry. Am I hurting you? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? Can I help you? Do you want candy? Oh my god, I have so much candy for you.
Okay. It's not. We're not outside anymore.
What do you remember last?
I don't know. I remember a lot of green gas.
Oh my gosh. You got petrified. You were turned to stone.
Oh, that's something I can cross off my bucket list.
I'm gonna laugh and then I'm gonna go, it's been a rough few days, but Aisling was able to free you.
Ashley's just like sitting on the ground like, oh my god.
I'm still clutching onto he in one hand, and I'm gonna like drop to the floor and throw my other arm around Ashley and be like, thank you. I'm gonna stick him back on my shoulder so he's there, and I'm just handing him like lollipop after lollipop until he has too many in his hands. Here, have more lollipops. Just take all of my lollipops.
He continues eating happily. He's just like, I should get petrified more often.
Oh, you're not turning invisible for a few days. You need to stay here on my shoulder. So I'm very anxious right now. You're just gonna stay here if that's okay.
Okay.
Turn to the group. Well, this has been a stressful morning.
You can say that.
I'm gonna just say to no one in particular, thank you, pixies.
Oh god, the pixies are here?
They gave us the spell scroll to help you. They also covered you in pretty colors.
I thought the patrons gave us the spell scroll.
I think the patrons called in a favor with the pixies, and that's the debt that the pixies were talking about.
Oh, I see.
Pixies are typically good creatures, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Okay, well, now that that's been settled. Oh, hey, what do you know about a animated suit of armor?
You mean like the ones you guys were fighting?
No, like a really overpowered one.
Oh.
Like
if we destroy it, it'll explode into 1,000 pieces and kill everyone nearby.
Like a controllable entity that's invulnerable, that are scattered across the land.
The fairy dragons have spoken of it once or twice. We call it the Scatterbot.
The Scatterbot.
It scatters.
It's a good name. Do you know where a piece is?
Yeah, I think so. Generally, not a location, but like a couple days worth of area.
Okay. I might need that information in the future.
Okay.
Okay. now that that's been settled, I say we go to the. We have to make 2 stops today. I'm gonna turn to the group now. First stop is we need to go back to the hunter's shop that Farquhar and Aisling were at, so that we can tell the guy that we got rid of the monkey and see if they'll give us a reward for that. And then we also need to find out more information about the ogres or giants, whatever.
You guys do a lot of stuff.
Turned to hate. Yeah, you have no idea. We had a weird monkey party yesterday. You missed it. You would have loved it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I conjured up 4 apes to hang out with this giant monkey that saw Aisling. Aisling had turned herself into an elk, and then it fell in love with her and just wanted to pet her all of the time. And then I sent out these monkeys because she was gonna turn back humanoid, air. She's gonna turn back air. And then we played music. Kate played music, and we all sang and danced and scared it away.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, and then we met some giant kin. Yeah, so we gotta go figure that out now. Well, anyone have any ideas?
I think we should go to the hunters first.
Sounds like a plan. Do you remember how to get there?
Maybe.
Pretty general. Yeah, it's not too far.
I wouldn't mind stopping by if I can get signed that lets me to speak with animals.
Sure. Wherever you guys want to go, as long as we're all together again, and I'm going to throw up my hood so that I'm no longer noticeable. No longer as noticeable.
Alright, then Aisling will take her staff, smooth her clothes, because she's just been frazzled for the past however long. She's gonna be okay. And then she's gonna walk out the door and kind of lead them to the place where she bought the net.
I'm gonna take a mug that was on the counter and fill it up with some coffee and just drink it as we walk.
Okay. You return to the hunter's shop known as the Hunter's Mark and make your way to the front doors.
I'm gonna turn to Aisling and Farquhar and say, you guys can take the lead on this. You guys were here yesterday.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
And I'm just scratching who's on my shoulder, under the chin. Like a cat.
He just makes noises. Alright, you approach the building, enter, and the same dwarven man, Joseph, is sitting there. He's just reading some pieces, some small bulletin of his own. Just, oh, hello. I see you brought the friends.
We defeated the giant ape.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Oh,
We managed to drive it out the area.
oh that's very interesting. Do you have evidence?
I'm gonna nudge Aisling and say, do you have any big handprint bruises on you or anything?
Well, obviously you encountered it, but I can probably sum something up. If you've encountered it and it doesn't show within the next little while, I can see that as you taking credit. I can see that as you earning the credit for it.
I have whiplash.
Yeah, well, long story short, we came with a non-violent solution to the problem, and it kind of ended up seeing our friend here on a little ride.
Okay. Tell you what, I can give you, I can deliver the reward, but if there's any evidence that indicates that otherwise, then it will be revoked.
I'm gonna speak up and I'm gonna say, Yeah, I mean, if you can deliver the reward, that's great. And if there's any evidence contrary to that claim, how about you can drink at our tavern for free? For life.
I'll consider it.
And if need be, we can always go back out and
Drive it out again.
try something else.
Very well then. I will go get your payments.
Great.
All right. Because yes, you can be rewarded for avoiding encounters just as much as you fight them.
Are we waiting for the reward, guys? Or am I just gonna, should we just tell him to have it delivered to the flying door?
I think we should wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tripwire will take a couple gold pieces off the top. Oh, I never paid Tripwire for last night.
You paid in advance.
Oh, I paid him in advance? Cool. I'm gonna mark that down then.
Okay, since I don't want to do a heck of a lot of rolling, I'm going to have some of you guys do some rolling.
Okay.
I need 66 rolled.
I can probably do that. 2, 3.
It's
2 and 3. Got it. Here we go. $24.
Okay. Can you roll 3d6 now?
Sure. $11.
Okay.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
This is the exciting part, guys.
I mean, listen, we're rolling to figure out our loot. I'm always excited about our loot.
Can you roll 2d6 now?
Sure.
Then I want someone else to roll d100.
I'll roll the D100.
12. Stack 2
12.
6s.
Nice.
That's what I'm here for, guys.
I rolled the D100.
Yep.
$70.
70, interesting. Okay, 70. Interesting. Okay, I need someone to roll a d4. Actually, yes. One person roll 2d4, the other person roll 1d4.
Okay.
I can do
I
the
roll.
2d4.
I rolled D1.
Wait, I don't have a D4 anymore.
I remember you lost that a while back.
I got a 4.
I did.
I got 6 total.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's...
Hey, Aisling.
Yes.
Did you, after last night's encounter, did you ever rest up?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of the rolling now.
We don't trust our numbers?
No, yeah, you're right. I want each of you to roll a d100 and then tell me what the results are.
So I roll another D100. All right.
Each of you do so, yes.
Am I rolling?
I got 35. Yeah.
I've never rolled a D100 before. It's the one with the 10s on it and then another 10-sided die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
15.
96.
29.
Good one. 96.
35.
Okay.
I love rolling for stuff. It's my favorite part about D&D.
Until you roll in that one.
Which sometimes can be fun. Like in our other campaign, I take 1d10 psychic damage. Or 1d6 psychic damage every time I roll an @1. Which is great. I'm slowly going insane.
You said 96, right?
Yep.
So you will receive. This is all going to be in terms of gold because they don't want to pay you in like gems or anything. So
Okay.
They're not Franklin levels.
no, that is 395 gold,
Okay.
and you get a tray that has 3 separate potions in it.
Ooh.
And they also hand you a robe with a series of different patches on it.
I want to look at all this stuff and see what all of it is.
That's a lot of clinky clackies.
I love it. I'm gonna examine the robe first.
Okay. After examining the robe, you find that its many patches have bits of symbols on them, much like pins and other assortments. He explains that it holds many things, even animals in some pins, as this is the robe of useful items. The 3 potions he describes are one that makes animals more friendly to you, potion of of friendship. There's a potion of greater healing as he takes a drop out and hands it to Aisling, who notices a small cut on her forehead, just kind of disappears. And the last one is this particular potion is relatively useful actually because it can give you some constitution and some formidability against certain types of harm. And you receive a potion of resistance. Now, to determine what type of resistance that is, I will roll for that. So yeah, you guys got that stuff.
Who wants the cloak or the thing of many things?
I kind of want it. Can I wear 2 cloaks at once?
No.
Yeah,
I feel like somebody else should take it then. I want it, but I can't. My cloak is too important that I have. It keeps me.
You have a potion of necrotic resistance.
Can I have the cloak?
Sure. Would you like to know what your cloak entails?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna collect all the gold and mark it down with the communal gold.
Okay, so you have some patches that do some automatic things. One patch has a dagger, another has a bullseye lantern that is filled and lit. Third patch has a steel mirror. The fourth patch reproduces a 10-foot pole. Fifth patch reproduces 50 feet of hempen rope. The other and last patch produces a sack. Although you get an additional 4d4 other patches of random design. So I have to, I've doomed myself here.
You guys, we have 601 gold right now.
You get 12 additional patches. Lucky you. I have to roll for each of those. Okay, so yeah. So your additional patches. One patch has a symbol of. That's interesting. One patch is the symbol of a window. You can take a window out and place it somewhere, and it becomes a window in that place.
I know where the fuck we're putting that thing.
You actually get 2 of those.
Can he then take the window down and put it back in his pocket?
That's smash. It becomes a window, and it's a window.
Okay.
So I only have 2 windows. I got.
I know where the fuck we're putting one of them. that weird ass door with all the levers and shit. We're gonna put it right in the middle so that we can see and mage hand the handles open.
Oh my god! You get 4 potions of healing from one of the patches.
Yes.
Yeah, my healing word is the only thing that can heal us now.
God. I'm gonna put. Does anyone want the potions that were on the tray, or do you want me to just put them in my inventory and I'll hand them out as needed?
I mean, I'll definitely take the potion of animal friendship.
Okay.
So, including saddlebags, one of the patches has a riding horse.
You have a freaking horse.
Yay! Granted.
All right, I'll put the healing potion and the necrotic resistance in my bag for future.
Riding horse and saddlebags. So yeah, you guys can have a horse. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. I still have to roll freaking 8 more. God. I forgot how useful this thing was. Get a wooden ladder that's 24 feet long.
Jeez.
I hope someone else is writing this.
No, I'm writing that
It
down.
is.
Okay. Okay, roll number 6. You get an iron door.
If
And
someone
it can
if
be-
someone shoots
It can
something
be
at
barred on one side of your choice.
Okay.
you, if someone shoots something at you, just put up the iron door in front of you.
Yeah, you can literally just
Just
put an
like
iron
shield.
door in a gateway and just like, haha, I have made a prison cell. Yeah. You get a spell scroll.
Of
Spells.
what kind of spell scroll?
It is a 3rd level spell scroll for the. Let's see here. I'm gonna say the counterspell spell.
The what spell?
Counter.
Counterspell.
Oh.
Pretty useful.
Oh shoot.
That was a good one.
Yeah, considering it has a 5, that can be useful. I believe we're on 8 now, or did we already roll 8?
Let's see.
2
Yeah, we're on 8 now.
windows. Okay, 8. You get a patch that has a symbolism of 2 dog heads. You get 2 mastiffs.
Puppies!
Okay, here goes 9. You get 2 more mastiffs.
Hey!
4
4
puppies!
Okay.
4 woofers.
You get a bag of 100 gold pieces. Yeah, this is
Do you want to just take that one out and I'll put it right into our thing right now?
Yes.
Okay.
get a silver coffer worth 500 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll take those
Just
gold
had
pieces
to
too.
roll 96, didn't you?
500 gold pieces.
Yes.
What can I say except
You're welcome.
Another spell scroll. I'm gonna make this one a. You get another spell scroll. I'll just say for the hex spell,
Okay.
and then I think I'm gonna have 2 more rolls, and I don't care if I'm rolling the wrong number. Get another iron door.
Yes, sir.
And 1 more spell scroll, so that'll be a 2nd level, we'll say. And it'll be.
We just doubled our gold currency just because of the cloak.
Mhm.
We have 1,201 gold right now. We're loaded.
Those goddamn cloaks. Alright, what's a random 2nd level spell?
I don't even know.
I will. Low, damn it. We'll just say the aid spell.
So much.
8.
Yeah, that's what you got in all those patches.
That's pretty sweet. You got 4 dogs, 2 iron doors,
A
2
window.
windows.
Or
A horse,
doors.
a
Let's
rope,
still
a
over
ladder.
500 gold. Frickin' 96. And with that, you guys get a shitload of stuff for essentially scaring away a giant monkey by dancing and singing.
Best night
You're
ever.
welcome.
Telling you, the god bard.
I'm gonna turn to he on my shoulder, and I'm gonna go, like looking at all this gold that's like weighing me down now, and I'm gonna say, we can buy
You
so
took
much
it
candy
all
with
out
this.
of the pouches. Like you're just now collecting. Okay, sure, you got a shit ton of gold. I guess you can put it in the sack.
Yeah, like I have a gold sack that's like it's just our gold to like for if we need it for stuff. In case our bard winds up sleeping too long one day, nursing a hangover or something.
It's a communal
I
gold
don't know
bag.
when it gets drunk. What?
I always show up the next day though.
Well, you have collected your items, and
Thanks, Joseph.
says, "All right, goodbye."
Oh my god, we have so much gold. All right.
I was giving you guys like the crappier of the hordes too, so I don't even know what happened there.
There's so much stuff. All right, I'm gonna turn to the group. Where to next? I mean, my money's up.
Well, this
We
saves
gotta fix your problem.
What's my problem? I don't have a problem. I resent that.
It's okay. We all are a little blind to our issues, aren't we? Now, we can either A, fix the ogre, or B, go figure out what's in the door.
Ooh. That's a good question. To the group?
I mean, this potion saves me at least a couple of gold trying to buy something. It lets me speak to animals, so
Lets you befriend animals, I believe.
Yeah.
even better.
You're gonna be a princess.
Or
I'm just
Walt
imagining.
Disney.
I'm seeing a giant monkey in our future.
That's fair.
Operation Monkey Business?
Yo,
You guys
Jason,
already have a horse and 4 dogs. You're gonna get a monkey too.
I'm
Not
worried
just
about
any
the
monkey.
monkey though. Like, what are we gonna do with it at night?
What are you gonna do with it during the day?
Listen, we can worry about what we do with Mega Monkey after we get rid of the open.
I honestly, here's my thing. I feel like at some point we're going to come across some sort of situation where an animal is going to be threatening towards us, and it would be beneficial to use it then. Maybe like an owl bear.
Owlbears
I don't
are
think
not
that,
beasts.
I don't think a dog could scare off an owl bear.
Owlbears are monstrosities.
Well, I'm just saying. I feel
I
like
get what you're saying.
I feel
Never
like
know
Maybe
when
we
you're
can
gonna
stick the
find
giant ape in a pouch.
Triceratops.
In one of the patches. It just says like
You
summon
can't put
giant
them in the
ape.
patches. Once you use the patch, it's done. You can't put them back in.
Okay.
Maybe
So
we can
once I take the dogs out, I have dogs now.
Yes.
yeah.
So once you take those patches out, they're done.
But
Okay.
maybe we can find like a potion or magical item or something that shrinks the monkey size. So that way, instead of an ogre-sized monkey, we have, maybe a man-sized monkey.
I'm gonna sigh and say, okay, well, to find something magical in nature, we'll have to go to Jack's magic shop.
Aren't there other magic shops in the city besides Jack?
Good luck.
I mean, do you want to look around? If we go to see Jack, we can tell him what we've come up with so far about getting him out of the city and the goop monster and maybe faking his death.
Sure. Let's go to Jack.
Which brings us. I never told you the plan I had.
Okay.
Granted, I legitimately forgot.
Okay, so
I wrote it down. Don't worry. I just need to find it.
You wrote it down. That's awesome.
I'm gonna while we're standing around, just because we're really exposed, I'm gonna like double check to make sure my cloak is up and everything, and then I'm kind of like out of the line of sight of most people. And I'm also going to do a check to like look around the area, make sure A, no one's watching us, and B, there's no tentacles on the ground.
Never tentacles, but yeah.
What am I doing? Perception?
What are you doing?
Investigation?
Yeah, make a perception check. Make sure there's no snakes. Slime snakes.
I don't know that a 15 is going to do it for me.
You don't see anything. You guys are alone in the flying door now, so you found that's the only secluded place you really got.
Oh, I didn't think.
It's the only secluded place you really got.
I didn't think that we had walked back because we were debating on where to go next. I thought we were still in the street.
Oh, I thought you were. Well, I thought you were trying to find a place to talk.
Oh.
Alright, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. We'll head back. I guess we're back at the thing.
Flying door, you are there, and yeah, there's a few patrons in here. No one seems to be paying any attention besides just drinking or talking to each other. In that regard, no signs of horrible goop monsters.
Okay. Well, since we're here, why don't we put a window on the door while we listen to what your plan is, and then we can go see Jack, and then we can go see someone about the giants.
Do you want to do a window, or do you want to use one of your iron doors?
But it's already a door. Will an iron door turn it into
Your iron door will like replace it. Basically, basically the wood there will just, and then the iron door will replace it. Plus, you can lock it from your side.
How many iron doors do we have?
I got 2 iron doors.
I mean, that's probably a good idea. What do you guys think?
Every noise scares me.
Yeah, I think iron door is good.
All right.
Operation Iron Door.
Operation Iron Door at the Flying Door is a go. You can say it's adorable.
So I just reach into the patch, I just take out the iron door.
Okay, you stick it on the wall, and then it's like a strange video game where you're just like you have like a blueprint and some construction paper, and it's like, haha, replace. Basically, like Fortnite modifications as the iron door replaces the wooden door in its place with the tough wood surrounding it as the reinforced structure, and you have it on your side, the lockables, and then the iron bars on the other side as to make it unable to get through. So basically, you've switched flipperoo with the door, made it even more secure.
All right.
But yeah.
I'm gonna.
The door is yours.
Turn to the group and kind of like, and I'm gonna very carefully and slowly reach out, and then slowly I'm just gonna twist the handle and pull it towards me, very slowly, creaking, and like peek my head through to see what's there.
It's somewhat dark, but it's not horrible. It's somewhat dark, but it's not horrible. You can see the staircase made of stone leading downwards, bits of wooden structure keeping everything above. It's still it's like a stone corridor leading down.
I'm gonna.
It seems to lead into a passageway below.
Is there a lantern or maybe a torch or something in the storage room that I can grab, like a piece of wood or something I could set on fire and use as a torch?
Yeah, you guys, you have torches with your
I have torches.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll take out a torch. Not that I really need it, but I feel like a little light would be nice. And I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna turn to the group and go, "Well, you guys want to head down?" You can always run back up and close this door again.
You see, I'm kind of I'm what you would call claustrophobic. So no.
All right, stay up top. I'll sneak down. I'm gonna hand it to Aisling, the torch to Aisling, then, and say, "All right, well, if you guys want, stay up here, and I'll, not that I'm sneaky or anything, but with my dark vision, head downstairs, see what I can see, and then run back up."
I'll go
Like,
with you.
I want you like in all honesty, I just want you to do like the whole peek around, like you know how like they do like they peek around
like
the door.
3 heads just pop up
Yeah.
and stack on each other.
That is all we are doing. We're not walking into this room.
It's a staircase, and I'm walking down. I'm gonna walk down the staircase towards the bend. What I'm assuming there'll be a bend eventually.
It's
it's
just a straight. It's straight down
I'm
diagonally.
going to very stealthily, with advantage, because I'm still wearing my cloak, head down this.
Does no one have a light ability? Can we not just light up the whole?
But if we do
this is
that,
such a bad idea.
If we do that, then if there's something down there, it'll see us.
Well, it's
I'm
harder
just
than
gonna follow.
anything
Ashley is
down there.
gonna
It's gonna
follow
know
with the
it coming.
I mean, in terms of noise, you can be quiet, but in terms of sight, you're carrying a torch.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, is that's why I have to leave the torch behind. So I can be super
Yeah,
stealthy.
I wanted to come with you though.
Well, then you can hold on to the back of
go down.
Yeah, you can hold on to the. I'll like hold your hand as we go down, so you don't run into anything. And I rolled a 17 for myself.
All right. Eventually, it is dark, but then it actually begins to light up a bit, as you notice like these very, very faint little gems that are hooked on pieces of wire attached to the walls and of the dirt walls below. And then you notice these dirt walls steadily. It does begin to go into a curve, but a very, very short one, as you are led into the foul stench of the underground sewers.
I'm gonna turn to Ash and go, "Nope," and we're gonna book it back up to the top.
Yep.
All right, you just kind of start backing up, and you just hear the frogs just.
All right, we're backing up still.
Yeah, we're running up the
And
stairs.
you proceed back up the stairs.
And
At which point you guys walk back through and hear ding as you step into Tripwire's trap. The net falls on the two of you, and you hit the ground. And Tripwire runs in. He's like, "I got it!"
Farkar's gonna fall on the floor laughing.
Can someone slam the door? That door goes to the sewers, please.
Door is closed, and the two of you stay under and locked. And the two of you trapped under the nets look up at Tripwire, who just. I was expecting like a burglar or something, you know?
Well, I'm glad that your trap works. Can you let us out of it now, please?
Yeah,
Ashley's
sure.
just gonna gust the net up off of us.
It kind of goes.
Ow! I'm gonna like get hit by a rock. Ow!
Tripwire like undoes some threads that have been attached to the floor that are actually like pulling it back down, and you guys are free from the trap, and you have escaped the nets, and potentially escaped whatever dangers may lurk down below.
Okay.
The stench of the sewer does not make its way up, but it's echoey, and you hear the drips of water, and the croaks of the frogs. And it's only in the middle of the night you guys swear you hear footsteps, but it could be your imagination as they easily fade away.
Great! I'm gonna turn to Tripwire.
Yay!
I'm gonna say, what do you think would trap a goop monster? Goopus. Goopert. What is that? That's what I named.
How to trap a goop monster?
Yeah. How do we trap the Goopert?
Freeze it.
I don't have frost.
Not sure why you'd like to trap it.
Well, because I don't want it getting in here.
Then kill it.
How do you suppose you kill a goop monster?
Probably with fire.
Shoot it with
Yeah, burn it with fire.
All right.
My friend, I dropped a door on it. It didn't work.
What about a trap that would blow up? Oh no, that would blow up the bar. Never mind.
Yeah,
Ignore
how
I said
about-
that. Forget I said that.
let's put explosives next to the barrels of alcohol. It seems like a brilliant idea.
I mean, listen, with the amount of gold we have, we could rebuild the bar.
Yeah, no questions asked.
Brick by brick, we could rebuild it exactly the same way in like under an hour with the amount of money that we have.
Assuming you're alive.
Alrighty, well then.
I survived one explosion. I think I could do it again.
Okay, do we want to go? Kate, what was your thing for Jack? You had a plan.
A plan for Jack. So, it involved creating an epic tale. What's so funny? This is a great plan.
All
Just
right.
hear me out on this one. So, technically speaking, we need to get Jack out of town. But we need to give him, it's what we need to give him a reason to leave. If we created an epic tale, something that's like, it seems so believable, but like, it's so untrue that it's believable. He would be forced to go. And seeing as we own a bar, one of the best ways to spread misinformation and rumors is at a bar. I would create the best tale ever. It'd probably be my finest work. Into which then word would spread. Jack would be sent on this mission that can never be actually completed. I feel like that solves all the issues there.
Perhaps.
Tripwire's just in a weird way that kind of works.
Yeah.
Especially if the mission goes to like the unexplored lands.
All right, I say we go to Jack's and we present him with both options. One is faking his death and burning down his store, and the other is spreading the tale so that he gets sent away on this mission.
Here, here.
All right, and I'm gonna scratch he on the head again to make sure he's still there because I'm still very panicked that he's gonna leave me at some point, and we're off again.
Off you go, away into the streets.
Put up being hidden into the
Put up
streets.
being hidden. It's as dispersed as the crowd always gets, what with Bessie running about at random points, but doesn't seem to be anywhere near your location. And moving forward, you guys don't seem to have any more issue with the rest of the day. Nothing but the sound of commerce, and nothing but the stinky animals all around.
Woot woot.
That's where we're going to end this session.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. That was fun.
That was great. Thank you guys all for coming and hanging out again. As always, we all very much appreciate it. In our chat, you will find the link for our Discord and for our YouTube page. You'll be able to find this video as well as all of our past videos on our YouTube. Our Discord is just a fun place we like to hang out. Ask questions, tell us your favorite quotes, predictions for what you think is going to happen. Until next time, though. We are Rage Crits, and we'll see you next Thursday, same time. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.